We live. We live on everything right now. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We got him and Team Dez in here. Dez is looking like an Instagram model in her picture, and contrary to popular belief, him look just like the damn thing on his picture. Dez, how your Sunday going? Oh, maybe she ran away. She here, but she ain't here. You feel me?
You can't hear me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, I was like, I
No,
worked.
we
I
cooking.
came over, had some Sunday dinner with the family, watch
You can't.
Raising Canaan.
You can't. You
Oh.
can't work on Sundays. That's against the law.
Oh, not when your rent is due every day. So,
I wonder if they're gonna have a Black Friday on Rent ever.
Oh
Like,
shit,
can
that's interesting.
y'all cut this shit in half 1 month?
That's interesting.
Oh, man. So I guess we kicking this thing off. Um, hold
Like
on.
with no questions, man. Let's just talk for a second, man.
Let's just
What's
talk,
going on?
man. See, Dez was in the
we
group
catching
making
up.
some. Yeah, we catching
Catch
up.
up, man.
Dez
Yeah.
wanted to know, do boogers got a smell to
Why you got to put it out
Ooh,
that that's my question?
that's interesting. That's a hell of a question. Well, yeah, of course they do. They smell like your nose.
them? They smell like. But
So,
have you ever smelled
does
one?
your nose stink?
Well, wait a minute. Well, no, that doesn't mean it has a smell to it if it stinks, right?
Well, if you're
Because
saying it smells like your nose, like,
And
so
it
there's some
stinks,
sort of
and your
smell.
nose stinks.
So, like, how would you, yeah, like, how you know or don't know?
If you say
that's
something smell
interesting.
like ass,
But yeah, but that's to say that it smells like ass. But some people think the ass smells good. See,
I don't.
you see that? No, no,
I
no.
ain't a
I
part of
actually
that
saw a
crew.
video. Nah, you of course. Well, I was hoping that you're not. But but my point is, I seen a video where a dude was sitting in a restaurant. He stuck his hand in his ass. He smelled it and then he licked it. I saw that.
Hey, yo. Like,
No, no, I'm serious. I actually saw it. But I'm saying to say that if it has a smell, it has to smell bad. I don't think that that's. I don't. Nah, I don't. I don't. I don't know that I agree with that.
Okay, but you're saying they do have an odor
I'm
either
no,
way.
no.
Like
Wait,
whether
wait. Well,
it's
no.
a
Well, wait.
good smell or bad smell, you are saying they do smell because you said they
So
smell like your nose.
I said it has a smell. But well, hold
Yeah,
on.
that's
Okay,
what I
so
just
then
said. It
so
has
no,
an
no.
odor.
So enlighten me. So an odor means a smell, not that it has a bad smell. Correct?
Yeah, odor is just
Okay.
a smell.
Odor is just a smell.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
but yeah, it
necessarily
smells like
mean
your
it's
nose.
offensive.
Right. Okay. Fire. Okay. I respect that. But it has a smell. But to say that the smell smells bad is not what I'm trying to say, though. I'm saying that it has one, but it smells like the inside of your nose.
So boogers have a smell.
But it could be different based on what you've been smelling. So if you've been smelling ass and your boogers smell like ass, I guess I'm gonna say that. Cool.
mm-mm.
Danny, you think boogers got a smell?
Well, no. Some people say that pussy don't smell like nothing. Some pussies don't smell like nothing.
some pussies smell like pheromones.
Wait, what?
Lord,
Mm.
Wait a minute. What?
You know how
this
Pheromones?
took a left turn quick
Pepe
today.
Le
No, I'm
Pew.
just saying because don't. Nah, it's different because ain't
You
nobody
know how
gonna say
Pepe
nothing.
Le Pew, he be sitting there and he just get that whiff and he be like, "Let me go
Oh, so you
find it." He
saying
smell that
so
that
you saying it's a sexual tone to that?
to the vag. Yes.
So it's the vag that he's smelling on the Pepe Le Pew side of the game.
Yeah, yeah. That's what make you so horny.
Oh,
He be
see, Coop
he
starting
get
some
hit with
shit.
that
Hold up.
whiff and then he gotta go find where she at. He don't
Man,
care if it's a
remarkable.
female frog. He on it.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
He don't care.
Hell
You ever
no.
seen Pepe Le Pew go for another skunk? And they go for everything that's female.
Really? I never noticed that.
He smell that vag and like it got one.
Wait. Hold up. You serious?
Pepe Le Pew go for everything, man.
It was everything female.
He was on it.
Wait, you remember that, Dad?
No, I don't. I don't know what
Oh,
twisted cartoons John was out watching as a child,
Man, the nigga
but
Pepe Le Pew, man, the
I
skunk.
remember Pepe Le Pew being always over the cat who he thought was a skunk because the
right.
cat was black and white.
Nah, that nigga was on everything moving.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't believe that. That nigga cool as cat. I don't know. I don't remember him being on no frogs and nothing. What other kind of animals was involved in that? So we got
Yeah.
a cat and that's it. A cat and a frog. That's about it. WB. What else was involved? A duck. Remember the old school? The ducky go down the hole. That was about it.
Ducky go
But that.
down the hole, cuz.
But that's it. I don't remember nothing else though. Coop, you come on, man. You taking the conversation to the left. What the fuck going on, man? Wait a
Well, I
minute.
can't take the combo to the left.
I'm trying to figure that. Now you got me thinking, bro. That's not real. You fucking with my head now, bro. That
Sometimes
ain't
I just
cool.
like to start a little shit.
I'm trying to think of that. Like, nah, Peppy was on the cat that was Desi was
He was
right.
on
He
that
was on the
cat,
cat
man. He was just a
thought
horn dog.
was a skunk.
Pepe was a wild boy.
Anywho, what are your other questions this week?
Do
Damn.
sneezes have a smell?
Can you stop,
That I
please?
don't feel like sneezes have a smell.
I got in the car one day, right? Me and Denny had got in the car.
I'm not doing this with you,
It
bro.
was a, it
No,
was a, it was
I
a car
am
that
not
somebody was
going here.
selling, and
Y'all
we
not.
both got in the car, and he was like, "It smelled like a
I'm not
sneeze in
answering
this
this question.
motherfucker."
I'm
And
not
I was
answering.
like, "Wait a minute, nigga! I ain't never smelled no sneeze. What does sneeze smell like?" He like, "Nigga, you know what the fucking sneeze smell like?" I'm like, "Bro, I ain't never smelled no sneeze. What that smell like?"
Not in this question.
I was so confused. Like, am I the only nigga that don't smell sneezes?
Not in this question.
Gotta find something to wear tomorrow.
I thought I had like some allergy problems or something.
What's today's date? Nigga saying it smell like a sneeze. Oh my god. Ain't nobody entertaining that question.
So don't nobody want to tell me what the sneeze they.
I'm not dealing with that at all. I don't man, that's the funniest shit out, blood. Who nigga said it smell like a sneeze in the car? I'm cool. I don't want to
So
deal
you
with
know
that.
all these Caucasian Americans are in the uproar because the Little Mermaid is going to be black.
Oh, they got a problem with that?
They got a problem with that, blood. They is upset. Her video got like 25 million dislikes on it, man. And I'm going just like we celebrated the Black Panther, man. I'm gonna take my kids out to the theater to celebrate Little Mermaid. We ain't gonna wait for it to get on Disney Plus. We're gonna go to the movies and we're gonna celebrate old girl. But one tweet that stuck out to me, a girl was like, "So after all the Africans y'all done threw in the ocean, y'all surprised the mermaid is black?" Damn, wait, did y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Heard
we heard
everything.
you.
Okay.
Heard everything. Yeah, I'm here with
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
man.
he said after all the Africans y'all are doing all I don't even know why they playing like that.
Bro,
But
that was just one of the tweets that I screenshotted. I didn't even want to go too far in all of them.
I'm not sure
But
why it's so much of an issue for people to celebrate. It's not as if you're denigrating in another side by celebrating one, but there's more. So I think that's
why is it such an issue for a fictional character to be another ethnicity?
there's been one before. You know,
There's literally,
if in fact
it's literally a fictional character based off a fictional being. We don't know if mermaids are real. All the Jamaicans say they're real, but that's neither here nor there.
well they took it, I mean, you kind of now moving forward, you gotta know niggas is gonna kind of try to take a tie to it and not let it move from now on. Now the Little Mermaid is black. She's not white no more. You know what I
She's
mean?
ours.
She's not Caucasian. And
They
people
said,
ain't gonna let it live down. That's
hey,
not
they
gonna
said
happen,
we
bro.
ain't complaining when y'all did that to Jesus. Oh,
Shut
say,
the
oh
fuck up.
shit, oh
Good Lord.
shit,
Good
oh
Lord.
shit.
It's smoke. Yeah, man. I mean, but this is the worst kind of time to do that because it's that conversation about that conversation about them being replaced. That's what Trump started. Um, it's a real big issue, man.
Save the white lives, man. They getting erased out here.
Yeah, it became a big issue, man, and I think that I mean, I'm not on this. I can understand that side. Um, I don't have an in-depth understanding of it, but I can understand the words that are being used and
I,
how they'll express themselves about it. But to say that's pretty much as far as it goes, man. You feel like some shit that been there forever is no longer there.
hmm.
It's the I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure
got
I'll be able to come up with an example later.
one more
One
bullshit
more.
question.
Okay.
Then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes. These are just appetizers. So cousin lovers, is it frowned upon or shit happens? A lot of these people been saying, man, that third or fourth cousin don't really count, and a lot of people also said that they've had relations with someone who they later found out is a cousin. Once you find out is your cousin, is the hard part out the way, or are you cutting it off completely?
God damn.
That is awkward.
Did you first?
Awkward. Hope I never have that experience. It pays to know your family.
And definitely do. Listen, my kid. Listen, I grew up in a very tight knit family. All my family was together every damn weekend. 30, 40 of us. Now I don't even know what my cousins that's around the same age as me kids look like. Like I would see them niggas in public and walk right past them because they don't come to events and shit. They off with their mamas or my family's so divided. I ain't seen cousins in 10, 12 years.
That's crazy. There's a few I haven't seen in a few years, but I hear what you're saying.
I ain't seen my cousins on my dad's side. Um, Damien and Peter, I didn't see them since I was like 11. When them niggas was grown, I didn't even know who they was. I seen them
Mm.
at a funeral. Like,
Well, I say this, man. I just left. I just left taking my son to go and visit one of his cousins, and his cousin's mother is like my second cousin. So my mother and her grandmother is shit. Let's see. So we're related by her father's side of the family. So that's who I am. I fall under her father's side of the family. It's just crazy that her mother comes by. So now it's me, my son, you know what I'm saying? And my mother is her great aunt.
mm,
And my immediate auntie is her great great aunt. Like it's weird, you know what I mean? But even with that, to answer your question directly, absolutely, nigga. If I ever touch one of my cut, nigga, get the fuck away from me. Fuck is you talking about? Man, please, man.
the cousin
That
dynamic in my family is so weird
come
because
on, bro.
my mama is the baby
Fuck
of
away from me.
9 kids, but all her nieces and nephews are her age. You feel me? So like, my first cousins really like the age of my aunties and shit. and then they kids is my age. You feel me? So it's just like it's crazy
Fuck out of here.
to say the
I'm not.
least.
I think that shit is set aside for motherfuckers who on the side of being a man or a woman. You finally done found you a nigga that complies with what it is that you want, or if you a nigga, you finally done found a bitch that give you some pussy. Like nigga, fuck all that. Fuck all that feeling shit, man. Get away
What if
from
she
that,
check
man.
all the boxes, girl?
Yeah, get the fuck away
She
from her,
doing
nigga. That's your
anything.
cousin. That's your cousin, my nigga. I don't
Listen.
give a fuck about no boxes. Fuck out of here, you
Hey,
nasty motherfucker.
I'm showing up to the family reunion
Come
like
on, man,
Tupac on
please.
Poetic Justice.
Nasty ass.
Cousin.
That shit is nasty. You's a nasty nigga. That's what that is. Man, go on and
We
find
already
somebody
did the
else.
hard shit. No.
Exactly. So go ahead and cut that show. Like, check this out, cuz we can't. Look here, man. Get girl. Go on and find you a man.
You
We made a
can't
mistake.
take what you did out your head.
You can't, and that's true. But you most definitely can hold yourself responsible for what you do further. Nigga, straight
Right.
up. Straight like that, nigga. Fuck all that. Fuck is you talking about? I can go get some pussy somewhere else.
What
You know
about
what I
your
mean? That
cousin?
just ain't for you.
I done knocked down a
What
couple of my cousin's cousins.
did you not hear what I just said, nigga? That's my second cousin.
No, your cousin's
No, it's
cousins,
not.
like
That's my thing. That's
they my
she
cousin on their
outside.
mama's side, and she their cousin on their daddy's side. So
Yeah, that's different.
Outside.
it wasn't no problem.
Nah, hell no. Nah, I'm not touching baby. Period. You got any ties with my
That's
family?
different.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's no blood relation there.
You're not
Right.
touching nah. Ain't no marriage, no none of that. Get the fuck away from me. There's too many hoes, too many niggas out here. Fuck out of here.
It ain't
There's
that
way
many
too many.
hoes.
It's a
She
lot of
made
them.
me happy.
Right.
It's a lot of bitches out
I
here.
want that hoe.
Go and find you. He said, I want
Somebody
that
might be
one.
like, "There's so many
Nah,
fish in the sea," but I caught
that
this
just
one.
that just means you ain't supposed to be happy, nigga. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. This ain't biblical times, my nigga, where it's okay for y'all to just be fruitful and multiply. My nigga, that ain't how it happen. Go on and find you somebody else. Okay, get you some ass somewhere else. That's just how they go. You got to eat that. Ain't no
All
way in
right.
the world.
On to the
Ugh.
entrees.
Shoot.
So a lot of conversation been coming up this week about PNB Rock, how he was rocking with no security, and Jay Prince said that if you cannot afford to protect the assets that you have, then you shouldn't wear it.
Mm.
How do y'all feel about that? That
Ladies first. I really want to hear what you got to say about this one, Dan. I'm gonna give it a buck.
Well, I mean, how do you know that he couldn't afford security versus just feeling like he didn't need it?
I don't know if he was necessarily like checking his pockets per se. Like, nigga, you
he
spent all your
mean
money on a
afford.
drink, you can't protect it. I think he's just saying like,
Is he just saying in general, like not
why are
specifically to
you
the
out of
incident?
bounds like that if you know what you got on and you know where you at, you know?
I guess, but I mean, not really. I think it just honestly could happen anywhere. I mean, that's like if you were from the hood and you bought like an expensive car, like that mean you can't drive that car over there because someone's gonna rob you? Maybe.
I think people in those situations though do take precautions. Like old school late night, we ain't stopping at no red lights on the back street if we in something clean. Like a lot of people don't pull people out of cars like that no more. But back in the day, 06, 07, niggas was getting jacked for rims and cars at the red light on a late night, like old school Menace to Society. Straight up, niggas was pulling niggas out. And we had a protocol. You're not stopping for too long at these lights. You going like you just be precautious.
So you got there. I thought you was gonna have more than that. Damn.
No.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, man. On the dessert side, I'll say on the side of a forward, I associate that with what it is that you know and what you're privy to. We've had a lot of different conversations. I've heard a lot of different conversations about um, some cats have been opposed to checking in, quote unquote. You
Yeah,
know, and they saying, "Oh man, well, you know, I ain't got to check in with y'all. I'm here." You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all, this, that, and the third. Okay, hard headed guy, that's cool. You be hard headed, all right. But there is an actual protocol, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You going into somebody else's shit, it's only right that you say something. You speak to whom you know actually has some say so in that area. And if in fact any real nigga know, even if I'm in the city, right, be that as it may, whoever I spoke to, whoever I know, all right, blood, you ain't supposed to go over there.
right,
Period, point blank. That's just the way that niggas work. And I'm not saying black people, I'm saying men. Period. So, with that being said, no disrespect, right? Rest in peace to young blood. You know what I mean? I hate that that happened to him. Now we talking from a space of, hey, my guy, and everybody moving forward, you might want to take a heed to understanding that any and everybody ain't doing as well as you are. Everybody ain't got that. You got to keep it a buck about what the people that look like you, that type of position that they in. Niggas is hungry out here, cuz oh, you in LA. Nigga, Skid Row is like 60, 70, 80% black. Don't quote me on that, but it's mostly black. That's a real representation of the people that you look like, my guy. Don't play
right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? You got money. You ain't even got to say you got nothing on you. You ain't got to have no chain on you, no nothing. It's a certain place that you supposed to be in and you not supposed to be in. Just like that. You could come in looking like Kanye, nigga, looking like a bum. Your face sets off a different type of alarm.
Mm,
Straight like that, nigga. It don't matter. But that's supposed to be a real marker of a man. Your security. That's always supposed to be on your mind. All the time.
I
You
feel
let your
like that
woman,
also draws more attention to you, like when you
what's
do
that?
bring security.
That's fine.
oh, that's
You got
that's.
it.
I rather my armed security bring attention than
That's
me
okay.
having a Rolex on and a $70,000 chain and I'm naked by myself.
Yeah, yeah. The the
Well,
the, the
you as you, like you guys talk about like having a gun and stuff all you all on you and stuff. So like if someone were to try you and you feel like you need security to protect yourself or you
As,
get off your own gun.
oh,
as a
you mean
man in the
now as
position
a
of
civilian?
power, as a man that he was in the position of power, and he can trick himself out of his position by carrying a gun in LA. You can't open carry
I'm
out
not
there.
talking about him. I'm talking about
Oh,
you.
Oh, me, I'm strapped. But
at all times.
but
So
a
if
man
you
in
had
his
on
position should
a
have had
lot of
security.
jewelry and stuff, I mean, if you could afford a Rolex, why you can't afford security?
That's a good question.
You said, wait. Hold on. Say that one more time. You said if you can afford a
I said if
Rolex,
you
why?
can afford a Rolex, then why you can't afford security? Are you
Most
saying
niggas
it
is
like getting security is something that's like out of reach, out of touch, and it's not. Like even if you just regular John and him, like y'all could find ways to have your own security. It might not be top flight security of the world, but you could find a security company to walk around with you if need be.
oh, oh, okay. Well,
So
my, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Dad.
Hawaii wrong.
So, well, no, I don't. I most definitely do not speak ill of the dead and say that that brother's wrong. What I was speaking to was a lot of the responses that have come from this particular instance of cats saying that, you know, fuck checking in. That's what I was speaking to.
Oh,
What I'm saying is that in that light, you got cats that are against coming to somebody else's city, somebody else's, you know, where they dwell, and saying, "Hey, I can go wherever the fuck I want with whatever the fuck I want to on, and it's just supposed to be okay." You
The
know,
mindset of the
and
people in these comment sections and shit,
that shit is
like,
crazy.
it's crazy. They like, y'all don't make these white entertainers and shit check in these cities. Fuck these niggas. They don't own nothing. Gangs run every city, bro. The police is the biggest gang in every city. They run these cities. Like, what y'all think y'all gonna do? You come out there and tell a motherfucker I ain't checking in. Now you really got a target on you.
Most definitely.
He think he bigger than the program. I want to let him know.
You tripping? That ain't. I mean, I
Now,
don't.
if you defend yourself, you tricked out of your position, you're going to jail. Or if you don't, you're getting stripped. And now you made a spectacle. You look dumb because you let these niggas strip you and all the shit.
Yeah, I don't understand how we get to this space with people. Well, I always respect the pushback. I got that, but I would most def want cats to at least when you come with your pushback, let it be valid. You know, don't just let it be pushback in and of itself. You just pushing against what the regular day to day reality is. Let it be real valid, my nigga. If you just talking about I shouldn't have to, that ain't like
I mean, doesn't
how
he
much
live in LA?
I
I
don't
thought he was from Philly and was
I
just
mean, he is,
out
but
there
I'm pretty
visiting.
sure he was living in LA like most music people do.
Mm.
But I mean,
yeah, I
how
wouldn't
y'all
even
don't
say.
know like he was just out here, even if it was on a trip, like, oh, we just left the studio, so we just gonna pull up and get something to eat. Like,
Right.
might
So
Well,
have
a
not
you
lot
need
even
of
to
been like
say
a big to
something.
do type of deal.
Nah, you need to say something.
and a lot of them LA niggas been telling him he got a target on his back out
Yeah, you
there and
need to
shit.
say something, man.
So maybe he
Say
was
something.
moving foul from the beginning.
Like say something, man. Like really say something. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see what the problem is. What's the problem? Nigga, say something.
But then shit, if a nigga like Nipsey Hussle, who was a king in a city, can get touched in that motherfucker, do you really like? Is it even okay to say something? Like, is it a point to say something if a nigga
Well,
from there who
so
got protection there can get touched?
so once again, I don't want to speak directly to Young Blood. What I'm speaking to is the people with whom are pushing
Oh,
back. Once again, now the issue with Nipsey Hussle, we had that combo before. That was I don't know all of the details. The only thing I got was from you and whomever else that spoke about it. And based off of what y'all said, that was some sucker shit. At which we didn't always seen that. They didn't always took a real nigga over a nigga being a noodle. And
mm-hmm.
in that particular instance, nigga get his feelings hurt, he get clowned, he get beat up, whatever the case go. People don't take him serious. They let him come back and just knock a nigga brains out, and that'd be a real unfortunate situation. Be that as it may. The point that I'm actually pointing to is that these people are pushing back without any type of shit to support it. You just simply saying that it shouldn't have to be that way. Nigga, that's okay. That's cool that you feel that way. So let's go back to what's actually going on. Y'all keep pushing back, going into these cities without saying nothing to nobody, and keep getting your ass knocked down. Period. So how about we be proactive, my nigga? Like, let's actually talk about what it is and how we gonna operate and navigate in that space.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Let's be men about this. Let's stop doing the bullshit and trying to just push back for pushing back's sake. Let's come with some real shit. Let's stick with reality and play this type of game.
Yeah, man.
That's
That
my
was
thing.
a very unfortunate situation, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Blood, man. I hate that happened to Blood. I hate that happened. Real shit.
The rappers in LA give out messages all day and say, "Hey, man, don't go to this location. Don't do this. When you think you bigger than the program, shit happens."
Yeah, man, I hate that. I hate that. Ooh, I hate that happened to Blood, man. I ain't even know too much of Cuzzo music, man. But
Yeah,
I
I
hate
like that.
I hate that type of shit happening with Cuzzo. Real shit,
Okay.
man.
So on to the next. Um, Shorty on TikTok say men made women have to be independent. How do y'all feel about this topic? So basically, she was saying that men made women have to be independent by them being absent in the household, not holding up their end of the parenting bargain, and all this shit. So the women had to be independent and do it on their own, and they taught their daughters to be independent and do it on their own.
You good?
So,
Shit, I think I'm in this bitch. Hold on.
Well, going off of what we got, I think it's somewhat true, somewhat not. Oh,
let me hear
are
what
you
you
back?
said, there. Can you say that
I was
again? I'm
saying I
sorry.
think it's somewhat true, somewhat not, but I don't feel like the point she was driving in terms of like having being forced to be independent because like you're a single parent type of deal is the reason why, like, I guess, what was the point, John, that like women are made to be independent or have to be independent?
Well, I don't know what that looked like. I
But
don't think.
if anything, I would think it comes more from uh, trying to secure their own or make their own security because of maybe like either social media or just men in general, with how like the times have changed and the roles of women have changed. So just like how we constantly, or not even constantly, but we've had conversations before on the podcast about like men paying for women or like taking care of them, like within them being in a relationship. And it's just like I said, in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s, in the 20s, and beyond, like that was the norm. That was the standard. That is what women essentially were for, was to be a wife, to be a mother, to stay home. The men were the ones that worked and provided. And then once women were able to like work and had the right to do so and earn their own money, as time went on, yeah, there were definitely like single mothers and stuff out here from broken homes. But then there were also men that complained that like, oh, why does this woman think I'm supposed to take care of her? She can work, she can get a job. So I think if anything, to match the statement that men force women to be independent, like, or that is men's fault, women are independent. Like, I would say it probably comes from that more so than what John said in the original point that the girl was making. Like, it's
Mm,
kind of become more of a social standard for women to be independent based off of maybe some men in the past saying they don't feel like they should have to take care of a woman because a woman can do the same things a man can now equally. She can work, she can make her own money, she can have her own place, she can buy her own car, type of deal. When, like I said, like 50 years ago, like that wasn't the norm and that wasn't a thing. You solely relied on your husband or partner to be your financial provider.
that's an interesting view. I don't. Well, I ain't tapped into social media like that, so I haven't really heard that particular argument. The cats that's saying that she can do it, so she should. I haven't heard that
Yeah.
side. What I have heard
It's not,
is,
well, I'll take that back then. It's not really that as the argument. It's more so of if I do provide for her, then I'm tricking or she's playing me, she's using me more so than
oh,
like the point you just made.
okay. Well, so I'm gonna speak to that as well. I'm gonna speak directly to what you're saying as well. I haven't heard that either, and the argument that I have heard is that if I am doing it, then at that point, then she needs to be doing X, Y, Z. That's the argument that I've heard. And that's, I'll say 99% of the time, I've heard that particular argument as opposed to it being a, well, um, I'm tricking if I do it, that type of thing. Baby girl ain't this. She ain't like I haven't heard that particular argument. It is I've heard one also that I've heard is that I'm not going to do it because all she's looking for is this. And if in fact I don't do it, then they look at me as not being a good man. So I've heard those two. Now, once again, I'm not that locked in on the social media side, so I'll most definitely have to defer to you in that. But what I am going to speak to is the things that I've heard, and in that light, I think it has more to do with the conversation that comes from a woman when she is able to do on her own. Now it's not just about the fact that I can do, it's about the fact that the way I got brought up was mama said that these niggas ain't shit. Mama said that if in fact they can't do for me, they ain't shit.
Yeah.
Mama said that don't find a nigga that can't do for you because he ain't shit. Like all of that is locked in. So now that's my viewpoint moving forward. But right along with that staple, what I'm also taught is you go get yours. You make sure you in a good position. You don't worry about these niggas. You keep pushing forward until you got yours, right? And now at that point, even when you got yours, you find a nigga that's doing better than you so he can take care of you. But,
No,
but, but, now hold on. Now I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
also say but you still don't depend on
No, yeah. I I don't I honestly don't disagree with anything that you said because I feel like
him.
all of that is valid.
Right.
I just feel like not even just alone in my experiences, but just in general, things that I've seen, things that I've heard,
Yeah.
and other women's experiences of men, and like this subject alone of like tricking or being the men being the provider. It's
Right.
more
Right.
so like, okay, if you express that you have interest in me, you're telling
Mm.
me all these things you could do for me or would do
Right.
for me if I was
Right.
your girl, right?
Right. Right.
What's stopping you from doing it now? Because, like, you know that that's what you want. You want a relationship with me, right? And it's not like, say, it's not like you trying to be Captain Save them. Like, you're not rescuing somebody who don't have their own stuff or don't have it
Right.
together.
Right.
So, if you know that this person could and would provide for themselves on their own, but then you're here saying what you could do for them, but then you're telling them you're not going to do it for them because, well, we're not in a relationship. But you want me to sleep with you, but we're not in a relationship. So what how is this beneficial in any sort of way?
That's a hell of a conversation to have. I
Because
think
you're
that
essentially saying like you don't want to buy the cow before you try the milk, but like
mhm.
why would you think that I want to do that? So I'm just supposed to give it up to you and you haven't done anything that you're saying you could do and would do for me because you don't feel like you should because we're not together. Huh?
Right.
So how are we
Well,
supposed to get together if you're not showing me things that essentially I could look forward to expecting from you if we were together?
that's a hell of a thing. And you and I didn't had that conversation before and on previous podcasts about the fact that that is a popular topic for women. The thought that I'm not doing X, Y, Z unless I'm married. That's what a married woman does. That's what a woman in a relationship does. You know, we done went there before. And that's the reason why I'm gonna bring it all the way back to the question that Coop asked. To say that women do things for men, it ain't shit. And you can most definitely push back. We could talk about this all night. I do not believe that there is nothing that women do for men. Women do shit for other women. It ain't no and niggas follow along. Whether it be a BBL, whether it be an eyelash,
Oh no,
a
I'm not
toenail
talking about
replacement.
that kind of
No,
stuff
no,
though.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm just saying. I'm bringing it all the way back to suggest that any and everything that women do on the side of to say that he thinks that men forced women to be. Now I was bringing it back to the question that men force women to be independent. No, I don't believe that because I believe that it was a woman's ego thing because it ain't never, and correct me if I'm wrong, Des, it ain't never been a time where niggas kept nothing from women, even if niggas talk shit. You can go down throughout the course of history with men and women. Of course, we talking black. Throughout the course of black women and black men, it ain't never been a place where niggas kept nothing from women. They talk shit while they was giving it to them, but they never kept anything away from them. Now we've gotten to this space where we got women saying that I'm not doing it, big dog. You can get the fuck out my house. You don't think you irreplaceable. All this extra shit. You can't fuck with me unless you got this, unless you're paying this, unless like all of that type of shit happen. That's the difference. That's why I'm saying I'm bringing it all the way back. It ain't nothing women do for men. Even when you're taught as a young lady, you're not taught to get your shit together and then sit back and then go and find a man. What you're taught, correct me if I'm wrong, is get your shit together and wait for a man to come find you. Niggas is taught to go and get everything they possibly can. You taught to go hustle, do it by any means, and niggas take it on as themselves. They say that I'ma go and find me a bitch. They do everything in their power to become the best, the type of nigga that they feel like they gonna be able to get a bitch. That's niggas' aspirations. That's their whole life goal. It's different for women. Y'all not shooting to go find no nigga like that. They be like, okay, if a nigga ain't acting right, then I'll be by my motherfucking self. When is niggas saying that? When is niggas saying they gonna be alone? That's not something that's happening. That's the point I'm making with this situation. Ain't nobody saying they gonna be in these new niggas is though. These niggas that y'all done turned into these Rudy Poot, women hating men club,
He
whatever the
man,
fuck
woman
Coop said.
haters.
Yeah, he man woman haters club. Y'all done turned them into that holding on to the pussy for forever. Like that's the type of niggas that y'all done bred. These young niggas that's coming up, they doing no nut Novembers and they want to wash their face 3 times a day and you know what I mean, all this extra shit that ain't necessary.
Oh
Like, come
man, this
on,
guy.
man. They doing all type of shit. Trying to, they meditating and they need to how do they say it? I have to protect my uh I gotta protect all this shit. Like, what happened to the men? Like, what did y'all do to these men? I'm talking about what niggas did to y'all, and a nigga never did nothing to a woman knowing the man, period. Women are too goddamn strong. Period. But hey, I respect that viewpoint. To suggest that we got men that was big enough to actually push women into a corner and make them do something. Please. Hell
This
no.
this guy right here from Twitch. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not gonna try. But he said women are turned on by what they hear, so men tell them what they can do for them to get in their pants.
Oh, that's constant.
Yeah. Shout out to the Twitch viewer for coming by dropping uh his comment.
Yeah,
Des,
I
you still here?
don't. Oh
Oh,
shit! The fuck is that?
Des sound like a robot.
You most definitely did. Ooh, Dad, stop talking. Dad, stop talking. Dad, stop talking. Dad, stop. Damn.
She sound like a robot.
For real.
Hopefully, Des can get her sound together. This damn
Yeah, man.
StreamYard shit be tripping. Y'all
That
charge me
one.
$25 a month for this shit, and the audio quality be poor as fuck. Like y'all gotta get.
It be every now and then, man. It don't be that bad. Don't say that, cool.
Man, this motherfucker better be.
He said, hey, but nah. With that window, I can't, man. You know, I don't get no credit to niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no credit to men, man. Most times, if you ever had a good idea as a man, that was your woman told you about it. She the one gave you the inspiration for it.
So
Now,
you
if you
don't
got a
feel
bitch
like
that ain't shit, what's up?
men force these women hand into being independent?
No, the reason. Ooh, Des, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta close it and come back. Your shit fucked up.
Oh shit. No, I don't. But that to me would suggest that you got men that is actually making some
Who's that
noise out
calling?
here. I don't think that that's the case. I don't think we got
You
niggas out
got
here
that
making
mask on?
noise like that.
Come, both y'all can get some medicine.
Is
Oh,
it
Des
better
back.
now?
Go ahead, Des. Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Go ahead, Des.
Yeah. I was just saying no. That's literally all I said. Y'all
She
told
said
me to
no.
hang up.
Hey, it sounded like you was going in, blood.
Okay. Next, is it fair to constantly ask your partner for something actually that they're not okay with? So, like, you know, most niggas say, "Girl, let me get a threesome. Let me get a threesome," and you know, she like, "Hey, I'm not gay. I don't want to fuck with a bitch," or you know, a woman could be asking her man to do some things that he's not. Do you think it's okay to be with a person who constantly puts you in a position like that?
Now I'm curious to know what could a woman ask you to do that you would be uncomfortable doing as a
Eat your
man?
ass, peg you,
Yeah.
fuck
Oh
with,
shit.
have a threesome with another man,
He had
uh,
he had you already had him on. He had him in the clip
watch
ready to shoot.
watch you watch you have sex with another man. You know, because niggas ask their girl, "Can I put it in your butt? Can I watch you eat coochie?" Like the shit that you asked her. What if she turned around and asked you that shit?
Okay, hold on, Coop, 1 second. Des, what do you believe that you can ask a man to do? And your preference, of course, that he would not want to do.
I don't know.
Come on, Des.
I'm not really into super weird stuff. So, I mean, I guess y'all
Both of
think
y'all can get it.
I I guess two dudes, one girl.
2 dudes, 1 girl.
So
Okay. So if a
y'all
nigga
don't see
uncomfortable
that
with
as
that space.
yeah, like so.
So
But
you
to answer
what
John's
would
question, I would say
oh sorry.
no. Like then it's not okay to be with somebody like that because I don't know. It's like they lightweight trying to pressure you into doing something you already said is a no go for you. It's different if you said no the first time and then like you kind of came around on your own to it. But if someone's kind of egging you to do something you already said you're not comfortable or making you feel less than because you don't want to do it, like that's not okay.
Hmm. That's interesting. I respect that view. I will say
But I do
that
have an
so
example for
so
that.
oh shoot. Go ahead. I want to hear.
Yeah. It's like, hold on, let me get to a better spot. Oh my
Oh
God.
get under the cover. Come on, tell us about it.
Nah, I was just trying to get away from moms, man. But it's just like, I mean, when I was younger, like I did not like giving head. Like I thought that shit was disgusting, gross, never wanted to try it, never wanted to do it. And the guy that I was dating at the time, like he had asked for it, but I said no because like I didn't like it. And he was just like, all right, like he ain't never pressure me to do it and be like, come on, like you need to do this and do that. It's like, all right, like whenever you ready, and then like he tell me like you could watch this porn or that porn to see like how to do it, or maybe you might like to do it. And then one day I tried it and I was like, okay, but I came to that decision on my own. It wasn't something that was like constantly forced upon me or like, you know, made me feel less than if I didn't want to. So it's just like I know like that's something super basic, but still, like in that instance, if it was something like that, then like you shouldn't feel like you're being forced to do it or being made fun of or less than if you don't do it.
Hey, a girl told me she don't give a shit. She waking up with this meat on her lips. No. Wake up!
Bro, you getting poked in the eye or something.
Bruh.
That's interesting.
But I can understand being younger and not wanting to do that. Like,
Right. Yeah, I understand that totally. That's what's up. Shit, let's see, man. Is it wrong? I won't necessarily say that is wrong, but now I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna also say the type of shit you was on, cool. God damn, nigga, that's wrong, nigga. That's wrong
right.
with nigga. That's wrong whether or not you asking, nigga. Nobody shouldn't be doing that. That's what make it wrong. But,
Like, what if she has some kink shit and she want to do like the paddle whipping and putting clamps on the nipples and shit
I'll
like
knock
that?
that bitch out. I'll knock that bitch out. That's what you need to get. Bitch, you need to get knocked out. That's what you
But
need.
you can't yuck her yum. That's her kink.
You talking about that's what's up. So you need it with somebody else.
Right.
You need to find somebody who fuck with it like that. Now the instance to say that now in the example that that Des gave when you young, of course, like your your viewpoint is real small, so you're not thinking like it's hella people out there and that type of shit. And I'm not speaking for you, Des. I'm just saying like people look at it like that when you're younger, like okay, this is who I'm fucking with. I
wasn't that young. Like,
well,
hey,
oh. Well,
this guy in my
younger.
comments is hilarious.
What'd he say?
This guy said, I asked my girl to dress up as Tom Brady so I can have hate sex with her. She said it was sus.
Who is that?
I have no idea. They on Twitch, man.
Just their friend.
It's a little sus.
It's a little sus.
You would want me to dress up as a dude and have sex with a dude as hate sex, huh?
Yeah, that's a little sus.
But did he say what? Did he say he was having anal or vaginal sex?
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're pretending to fuck a dude. Like,
right.
Yeah.
And you
hate that boy a prison rape scene. Yeah.
They said Tom Brady, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so what about if she asked you to run a red light, D? Like straight up.
Oh man, come on, stop it.
Oh my god,
I like to run red lights.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of dudes out here that don't like to do it, and it's highly disappointing. I'll say that.
Nigga did that before. Like, come on now.
I mean, of course you've done it before, but I'm not like, hey, vamp life. Like,
I'm with you on that. I'm saying like
now we've all been like getting the shower real fast, and it's supposed to be stopping.
Exactly.
Yeah,
well, I'll say this that I'm okay. So let's speak where we are now. Okay, of course, I don't want to say that things wouldn't change if you were older, younger. So let me state that first. That's a disclaimer. But now, at this point, when it comes down to certain shit, man, like, come on, man, we older. Never going to say old because I'm not old.
I ain't in that category. I don't know what you talking about.
So we are older. There's you up here with
y'all older.
So,
you in the 3 O's.
So right. So you got a 3 on your shit, cousin. So with that being said, now at this point, it's certain shit that you just not supposed to trip about. You know what I mean? Like, let all that shit, push all that shit to the
Yeah, like
side and understand that sex is sex. And certain people know that there's certain shit you ain't supposed to ask for.
when I
That's the
say
gist
this,
of it.
I mean this with the pause worthy
You see,
pause.
Des? Look at him. Look
Oh
at him,
God,
Des.
here we
He
go.
already
I'm not
did it. Look at
opposed to having a little blood or a little throw up or a little shit on my dick.
What?
But I gotta say pause on the
God
last one.
damn. Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord.
A little pausey pause, but it happens sometimes.
He said the boo-boo. God
Oh
damn.
wow, that's you. You
Come
could have kept that
on,
to
man.
yourself.
Ah, you
This
hit
is
that
not a safe
thing.
space.
You get a little
He
Hershey
had a
squirt. You gotta
pause.
just go rinse.
Oh, Hershey's, huh? What did this motherfucker say? What? Oh, okay. He ain't said nothing new. I
Oh
thought he
my
said,
God.
"My Lord, Hershey squirt." Okay,
I
so
mean that with the
yeah.
pause worthiest pause, but
Yeah, man.
it is happening. We can. We're done.
Yeah.
It happens.
No. Yeah, I'll attest to that. It does happen, no doubt about it. Be that like I'm not, I'm not about to say that on no podcast.
And I'm not even
But
like in a rush for you to get it off me. Get it off me. Nah, let me.
Oh
I got to
my.
keep going. I got to get what I came here for.
Oh, I
You is a
came here for a
fool,
good
boy.
time, not a long time, motherfucker.
You is a fool, man. Yeah, man. Back to the question, man. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong, but I do think that people should make better decisions. And these are conversations that y'all supposed to have. Especially okay, so this is what I'll say. I think that sex should be a real serious conversation. I'm gonna put that out there. I think that it should be a serious conversation, and y'all should know what the other motherfucker like.
And what to
Like, don't,
expect.
yeah, like what you coming with, okay? Like, cause
Okay, but what if?
how?
But people change. And what if later
Well,
down
that's
the line
true.
she say, "I want to spice this up"? Like,
That's cool. So spice it up with somebody else. Go out there, spice it up there. Don't be
hey.
fucked up.
So that leads to my next question. Is it
True.
okay to have the attitude if you don't do it, somebody else will while you're in a relationship?
Mm.
Well,
There go that
sounds like
topic
from
there is
his
right there.
perspective, yeah. From
Yeah.
his
There go.
side,
No, not at all. I don't have that.
you just said you're not willing to spice things up if somebody said this is what they want to do to spice something up.
But I would never say that if you don't, then someone else will. It's different to have that viewpoint. I'm never gonna tell you that though.
But
That's the
you
issue.
gonna do that
That's
if
that's the
they don't
issue.
spice things up.
No.
So,
No. See,
If she ain't
that's the
willing to
reason
ride
why.
on the hood of the car and give
That's the
you
reason.
head while y'all ghost ride it, you gonna be like, hey,
Hey, that's
somebody
crazy,
will.
man. That's crazy on the bridge, man. I went crazy on the bridge. That was a different situation. But listen. So that's the reason why I made the disclaimer of saying that we older now, and at this point, there's certain shit that you just supposed to know that's supposed to happen. Now, okay, Des, let's put it like this. Say, for instance, you do find a chick that is, and I'm saying this with some emphasis, our age. Thank you very much. You find a chick that's our age, and that bitch say she don't suck dick. What a nigga supposed to do with that?
no, you're not gonna get your dick sucked.
No,
Like you
that
gonna
bitch
move
gonna be.
on. If that's something you know you
that
don't like
that's
and you
my
can't
point.
tolerate,
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. So in that light, to say, oh, all of a sudden, baby gonna spice it up, and now she gonna start giving head. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what, she wanna spice it up now? Oh, like, come on, man, no. Like that's what I'm talking about. That extra shit Cooper's talking about with the pegging and all that, man. Bring that to a real nigga so she don't you get knocked out. There's certain shit that just ain't supposed to be said, and I'm not of the mind. What the
Oh
fuck is that?
shit, Dad, your shit tripping again.
Oh, that's theirs. Then went Bumblebee on us again. But I'm not of the mindset that suggests that I'm finna be on this. Oh well, all of a sudden let's start rocking like this. Because you know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not supposed to come at you wrong and say, oh, well, if you don't do this newfound thing, like you said, some people change. It's a newfound thing. I won't, then this ain't me, not at all. I'm saying that on the record. That the chick want to peg somebody. Oh, if you don't let me peg you, then somebody else. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Uh,
Like, come
Dad
on
says,
now. Well, go on and do that then.
Dad says she about to dip out, man. Her
Yeah.
Good.
phone dying, and
If the sound not working, I'm out.
oh no, it's working.
No, you good now.
You good now? Let's go, Dad.
Well, the next time it does it, I'm out of here.
It's
Let's
all
go,
good,
Dad.
player pimp.
You know, I work on Mondays now.
Oh, shit, I don't
Oh,
even got
shit.
my ticker. I ain't got my ticker going at the bottom, man.
It's an hour.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
now, player.
No, I'm talking about my ticker that say Cash App and IG. Jay
Oh,
keeps
yeah,
them
yeah.
money
Tell them to
just
kick your dollars in, man.
just in case anybody want to make a donation.
Right. But yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. There's in the instance where motherfuckers say, like Cooper saying on the side of people change later down the line. If a chick talking about, oh well, now I like pegging, and then a nigga say no, and she like, oh well, if you don't let me peg you, I'm gonna go peg somebody. It's like, bitch, well go over there then.
Man,
What the fuck is you talking about?
that's your only option because bitch, you ain't pegging me. I don't even think that's cheating, bitch. Go have fun, do your thing. Because that was
Like, come
something that I
on.
wasn't willing to do.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, come on now. What the fuck is you talking about? That don't even
Have
make no
fun.
damn sense.
You ain't got to
But
tell me about it, none of that. Don't even
that
keep
just
them tools in the house. You got to keep them in your trunk.
Dang.
you got to keep that shit outside.
Mm.
That's hella nasty, blood. God damn, that's hella nasty. I don't know, man. But hey, like I said, man, I grew up around a lot of women, so I heard about a lot of them niggas, man, and a lot of them niggas fuck with it like that, man. That shit is unfortunate. Jesus Christ, that's unfortunate.
I'm not saying that man go to the nail shop and that's gay, right? But a lot of them niggas with them French tips, like French, and they tip.
What the fuck is you talking about? Wait a minute, nigga. Wait, who got fresh tips? What is you
Do you
A
have
lot
talking
of
any
about?
other
them,
questions?
a
What
lot
is
of them
this nigga
characters,
talking about?
man.
What is you talking about? Who got a French tip, man? What the fuck
Ooh.
going on, man? Listening
How do
to
you stop
something else.
yourself from forcing your morals and your beliefs on someone else? Because I always
Mm.
being here, like, well, I'm a very logical person. I like to believe, and I'm like on the side of right and wrong. And my beliefs is, right is right, wrong is wrong. So I always try and tell a motherfucker, well, that's wrong, because it's wrong, right? But they beliefs are different than mine. And I want to know, how do I stop myself from forcing the shit I believe on other people that were raised different than me?
You
Mm.
have to accept that there is a right and wrong, but other people have their own version of right and wrong too. So
Say it for the niggas in the back one more time.
you
In the
can't
back,
like
please say that
you can't
again.
like just disregard somebody else's viewpoints because they're not the same as yours.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, that's cold, man. Right and wrong is a matter is perceived based on where you're standing. At the time. You got a cat. I guess a hood example of that is that a nigga got knocked down, and the niggas that knocked him down felt as though he deserved it,
Right.
right? Because he touched somebody or he knocked a nigga down before that or whatever the case was. But then on the other side, he has a family. He has a daughter. He has a wife, a girl. You know what I mean? He belongs to someone. He has people that care about him who possibly did not know about the crimes or the bad things that he committed. So they have a viewpoint at which he got killed for no reason at all. That was completely and outright wrong. It's about where you standing at the time, big dog. It's a very unfortunate situation, man. This shit happens all the time, no doubt about it. I
Is there any other example that doesn't involve someone having to die?
yeah, well, I mean, it's hood niggas listening. You did. It can be the same thing. You know what I mean? People taking care of their family. They what, stealing money for a particular purpose. You know, stealing money is wrong, but you know, it depends on what they're stealing it for.
He was robbing banks to pay for his
You
daughter
know,
cancer treatments.
on
And
the John
while
Q side of the game. You know what I'm saying?
morally, yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from. Morally, everybody was applauding him, but he still committed a crime. And
Yeah, he was still wrong, you know, in the eyes of the law, that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, on the side of niggas selling drugs, whatever the case is, man, you can go into the law. Some people, when it comes down to lawyers, you know, prosecutors, shit, you know, they be on the other side of that thing. You got people that are actually defending murderers, killers. You know, they defending that side, saying that nah, man, let's lessen this person's jail time. You know, hey, let's give him this for this. You know, he committed and killed all type of people, but it's still somebody defending him. That's what that is. You got parents with whom a kid can be the most crazy motherfucker at school. You go tell him it happened. My son would never do that. What the fuck is you talking about? Or my daughter would never do something like that. Maybe out there dragging that shit on the corner. All that. You know, like it's your perspective, no doubt about it. It's a right and wrong game. I accept both sides and totally understand both. Was that better, Des? I'm sorry if I just gave one
No.
example.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, cool.
I thought she said no, that wasn't better.
I
I was
thought you
like,
said no
dang.
too.
No,
I was
because I
like,
thought he was
damn.
no, because I thought he was asking. I thought he was gonna ask like if I disagree with him or something. That's why I was like saying like no. But then he continued and said with more examples. So I was like, oh, like yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
different.
cool. Ooh, me and Des agreeing. That's what's up. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. I guess y'all having a good time on this Sunday.
We agreeing. That's what's up.
So, when did common sense become common for you? So, at a young age, every time I talk about my nephew, I'd be like, "It's common sense. It's common sense, Sean. Like you're doing shit that you don't have to do. It's common sense." And I'm realizing maybe common sense ain't really common for him right now, because his mind ain't clicked that, oh, if I do this, my mama will be off my ass and I can have the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck I want to do. So when do you feel like you came to that age that common sense was common for you?
Oh,
I
damn.
don't know.
Yeah.
Probably late teens, early 20s. But I
Damn,
think
that early?
also too, it I think it depends on like what in what context the common sense is in. I mean, because there's common sense too that like, oh, the stove is hot, don't touch it when it's red, right? Like common sense. And then there's the other kind, like you mentioned, if I just clean my room and keep my grades up, that'll keep my mom off my back. But I think like as you're going and growing through that experience, you don't have that common sense because it's not your experience at the moment. So you can't really gain it until you've experienced it to know that like, oh shit, this works.
What happened with you, cool?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you said what happened with me?
Yeah.
When
Like
did it happen
When
with
did
when
you?
my
did you
common
get
sense kick
yours?
in?
Yeah. It still
Probably
hasn't.
summer of 2000.
Never.
2011. Shit, because I always thought that I was a sharp individual and motherfucker can't tell me nothing, and I'm doing this when I realized that all the shit that my parents was telling me that I'm doing and gonna happen came into fruition, and I'm like, yo, maybe I should have just listened because I was out here, I was just doing dumb shit, and then I start really paying attention to how I move and all that shit, and I was late. I was late. I still don't feel like I'm mature enough, but common sense is definitely common to me now because I was
It's
young and dumb and full
more
of cum.
common.
I was
Okay.
young and dumb, full of energy, and thought I knew everything.
Mm. Okay. Let's see. For me, oh, this something we say a lot, big dog. But this, I say, common sense came when I found out that my mother was a woman before she was my mama. That's
Oh,
when that shit. That's when that shit hit for me, and that was really like late. Shit. I want to say late, but maybe I had a different understanding of what common sense was. I looked at it like from a sense of people just having a how do I want to say this? People just having a like a an understanding across the board. Like it's just something that everybody gets, and there's really not no moving upon it. You got that's at that point where I figured that everybody had their own mind. Like okay, I got my own thoughts that are going on in my head, but then in that same breath, another motherfucker could be standing in the same room and be perceiving everything in a different viewpoint. Um, I and that shit happened late. That shit happened real late for me.
Mhm.
That shit, it wasn't early. It was not early. I was in my own world for a very long time. Um, but yeah, I know I'm like, man, somebody call mama a bitch. And that's
Oh,
my mama though.
hey, yo.
Like somebody called my mama a bitch before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't here to protect her and none of that type of shit. Like that's yeah, I think it was around that same time. No doubt about it. And that was late. It was late. No doubt about it. Uh-oh. When I applied for go ahead. Go ahead, cool. He got somebody boy jumped in the comments.
When I applied for a Pell Grant for college, the application said if my parents made under 50K, then I would get 100% of my Pell Grant. And if they made above 51K, I wouldn't be eligible. So common sense said, dot, 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 dot. Let.
Jesus. Ooh wee. Cold game.
Man, that shit is crazy.
Oh God. Sound. Very sound judgment, man. That's a cold game, it's a cold place to be in. Um, to have to come to that harsh reality and understand that your shit by yourself ain't that.
Hey, it's so cold in college. You got to prove that your parents ain't taking care of you if you under 23 to get like financial aid without having to use they tax information and all that shit.
How do you
Like,
do that?
nigga, what if mom and them ain't fucking with me? I'm 18 and I'm just out here. Like,
How do you do that, Dad?
I would have no idea.
How you do it, Coop?
You gotta basically prove you got a job, an income, and shit, in order to prove that you provide for yourself, without them taking care of you. I never got financial aid, so I never even stayed in
Well,
school long enough to get financial aid. Shit,
I got
one time.
7%, so I'm gonna hop off and I'll hop back on if y'all still on.
Oh,
Well,
good,
thank
big
you
dog.
for coming by, Des. You know we appreciate you, man.
Be
No
smooth.
problems. Bye.
I'm wondering, like, how, like, damn. I'm trying to figure out how would you be able to prove that though.
You gotta really prove that you got your own income.
So if you got your own income, but they still helping you, is that a thing?
I don't. I have no idea, to be honest.
I'll be like, nah. I know your mama give you money on the weekends or something.
Niggas know your
Like,
mama blood. She taking care of you.
what you mean, man? Nah, no, she don't. She did that last weekend. She ain't do it this
For
weekend.
real.
What the fuck is you talking
Your
about?
mama told me she still buy you lunch, boy. Don't come here trying to scare the financial aid department.
That just be bullshit. I don't see how they feel comfortable fucking with it like that, man. Like, who came up with the thought process that we actually gotta like wring these niggas out? Okay, you got a towel and you wring out all the water, nigga, and then you expect the kid to operate in that fashion. You even tell kids, nigga, when they go into elementary school that they gotta eat breakfast in order to learn. And now we in extra like,
You ever notice that
nigga,
they only give you a healthy breakfast when they want you to take them state tests to get more funding for them? They
ooh,
bring you, they
nigga, they
bring
always
you
add an apple.
water and apples
Yeah.
and granola.
And
Nigga,
some
y'all to
peanut
shove
butter and shit like
pancakes in
that.
my face all year.
Damn, that's different. I never even thought about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, this shit is a scam.
That's
They
probably
want you
because it
at your
affected
best to
district
get that
though.
funding. They only
Right.
implemented truancy because they get paid for every kid that's sitting in them seats.
Absolutely.
So
No doubt
nigga, you
about
ain't
it.
coming to school. We ain't getting that money. So bro, we making you truant, and now your parent can go to jail for you
Baby
not
girl
coming to
done,
school.
done sent all them people to jail with her dumb ass because they wasn't going to school. Please tell me you heard about that governor in Texas sending them sending them people to her house, blood. Please tell me you heard about that.
Oh, the governor in Texas sent the 50 a busload. He sent a busload of migrants to Kamala Harris' house.
Bruh, that was so fucking. I don't know all the details, bruh, but just hearing
He should have
that.
sent all the motherfucking prisoners that she motherfucking illegally sentenced and got
Ooh.
long jail sentences to her motherfucking house, but
Oh
that's
my
neither here nor
God.
there.
That's different. I like how you thinking, no player, no doubt about it. Man, listen, I don't understand it, man. I don't know how you could feel comfortable with doing children like that. Like, no disrespect, because you know some of the kids feel as though that they grown. So I'm not taking nothing from them. Be that as it may, man. More times than not, these kids not ready to get out here in the world like that. And
Right.
you put money in their face, bro, with these loans and things like that. Of course they gonna take them. You know what I mean? Looking at it like free money. Like you do have those kids with whom are prepared, and their parents have told them given them some type of literacy when it comes down to finances and money and credit and all that type of shit. That's cool, but the large majority of kids don't have them type of parents. They don't have them kind of people with whom had the time to actually give those kids those tools, man. So now you just putting these kids out here, they in debt for hella long. They more likely not gonna use whatever it is that they end up accumulating. Like that shit is crazy, man. That's cutthroat. I don't respect that at all, man. That shit is crazy.
This shit is crazy, man. I don't really say I pray for the future because praying ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna be no real motherfucking change for
Not a
a long
motherfucking
time.
thing.
A long time.
I hate to see that, man, and it's bad.
to know that this is the type of world. Everything gonna do shit but get worse. But this the kind of world that people okay with leaving these kids in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no view that you supposed to actually do something, nigga. Your life ain't just you living it for you, nigga. You trying to make sure that the next motherfuckers that come actually got an easier path. They
Right.
not supposed to work hard, nigga. No, nigga, you put that work in, so they should have just be that much easier.
A side note, I seen a video on the internet today. It was in Jack in the Box somewhere around the town. Little boy in a school uniform asking people to buy tacos for him.
Mm-hmm.
Asking people to buy tacos for him inside of Jack in the Box. The black Jack in the Box worker lady come out, get your bitch ass out my store, quit
Fuck
begging
out.
people for shit. Kick the little boy out, man. He looked like a middle schooler, right? So all the people in the comments like, oh, he got on $200 shoes but begging for tacos and shit like that. Like, bro, what
Fuck
the
out of here.
fuck? Like, a kid is hungry, my nigga. Like, bro, get that kid. Them tacos is $2.
Right.
A kid is hungry. Like, see above. The world is so fucked up. Like, you can see a kid hungry and because where's that kid parents at? Like, it don't even matter right now. You
Yeah,
don't know what that kid going through.
yeah.
At least the
Focus
nigga
on the shit
asking for
at hand.
tacos instead of robbing Jack in the Box to get tacos.
Say that.
Like that, they put these kids in hard places. Now he's embarrassed. It's on camera. He like, I ain't never gonna go through that again. Now I'm about to start grinding. Now I'm about to start stealing. Like, I'm about to figure out something till I get some money so I never be kicked out of a motherfucking place for some punk ass tacos again. I'm never going without. My friends got it and I don't.
Mm-mm. I hate to. How people don't have that viewpoint, man. They don't want to keep it a buck about knowing that your situation ain't everybody's, and that's the difference in what I was talking about understanding that you know that even though at one point you were parent or things being different,
What?
based on where you standing at in that point, man. Two people, like a couple of different people, could be standing looking at the same situation, and they all get something different from that motherfucker, man. I hate that people view things like that, man. If anything, when it come down to the youngsters, man, people you're supposed to view that as trying to help out as opposed to, trying to take something from it or just trying to make some shit viral or all of everybody trying to capitalize as opposed to contribute. You're supposed to be helping, man. Help these youngsters, man. Make this shit proper, man. Make them right. Like make it easy. That's my aim. If anything gonna be complicated, it's gonna be because I put that pressure on you when it comes to these kids. I'm the nigga that's gonna do that. It ain't gonna be nothing else. It's
Right.
not gonna
It's
be
just
nothing else or nobody else, nigga. All that other shit gonna be easy. I'm gonna make it complicated for you purposefully.
right. That's
You
just so
know what I mean?
touching to me because nigga, growing up, nigga, I had friends that was in group homes and
Hell
foster
yeah.
homes. My partners was getting put out their house, nigga, in 8th grade. Nigga, my partner Cardero, nigga,
Mhm.
used to not to say his name or not, but he used to get put out his foster home. Like he come home late, nigga, he sleeping in the park down the street from the house. So he used to come to my house, nigga, sleep at my house all the time. But I'm a
Right.
kid, like, nigga, I don't even want company tonight. I'm trying to jack off in peace. Like, yo,
Right.
like,
I
I
don't want you up in here, man.
don't even want you up in here. You feel me? Like,
Right.
but I done seen niggas like go without for real. Niggas growing up without shit. Parents gone, nothing. So the little boy asking for the tacos shouldn't even been a problem for the Jack in the Box worker. Bitch, just $2. You can make him some tacos and get him up out of there.
Right up. So trying to act like this shit is yours. I hate a
Bruh.
motherfucker like
And
that.
at the end of the day, if Jack in the Box see that video and see how she was talking to a customer, they'll fire that bitch.
Immediately.
That's the cold part. You're expendable.
Immediately. like that security when it like, come on, man. I despise that type of viewpoint.
Exactly.
I completely and outright despise that, man. But that go back to what you were saying about how people view shit. A space of right and wrong. Where we at, that's wrong. Where she at is looking like it's right. You know what I'm saying? That's the same ball game. She probably feel like it's the right thing to do. She need to keep her job. She got to, go over the top when it comes down to how she protects her place of employment. That's how she pay her bills. I can't be completely and outright mad and baby for it. I'm mad at the situation. The fact that you feel like you got to do it. The fact that the little man got to be out there asking for that type of shit. That's the shit that pissed me off. That's the space that I'm sensitive to. Um, I hate to see that type of shit in and of itself, man. But yeah, man. That's some sucker shit. For real, for real.
Right. Oh, no. Come on. I can get 3 in a row. I can get 3 in a row. Yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. I just think different, I guess. I just think real different about things. And I be wishing everybody thought like me, bro. Like, you take care of your youth because they the future. You gotta set the motion in their mind. Like, if you treat them like that, how do they know to take care of the kids that's coming up under them? Like, you're just creating a fucked up cycle of people who don't care.
I'm not sure how people think that it's gonna work. I don't know how people think that it's gonna be something that's proactive. But I mean, so even in that space, do people think that it's necessary to be proactive, or is it just about I'm here now, my parents had me, I've worked hard, let me focus on myself?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
I've done this for
it's
me.
it's really all about self, right? Because I seen a video on TikTok, a youngster, he was just fucking with, he was doing a prank, but he walked up to an OG black dude and was like, "Hey, can you help me out?" And OG was like, "No, I can't help you out." He like, "Why you can't help me?" He like, "Because nobody helped me." And I'm like, "Damn." So you spreading that cycle of not being able to help nobody because nobody helped you. But you know how it felt to not be helped. You feel me? You know how that shit felt coming up that nobody will help you, nobody will give you nothing. So why wouldn't you extend that to somebody?
That nigga's a sucker.
Weirdo, right? So then it was a joking video though. He walked up to dude, but OG was serious as fuck. Like nobody helped me. Nobody helped me take care of my kids. Nobody helped me did this. And he like, well, I was just asking you to sign this petition. Like I wasn't even really asking for you to financially help me. Like, but it's a younger person. Like these old motherfuckers, I do be scandalous sometimes to older homeless people. Cause nigga, gas is $6 a gallon, and you at this pump begging me for gas, and I just had to buy my kids school clothes and
Oh
nigga
god.
rent behind,
Oh
phone bill
god.
behind, car note behind. Nigga, you better go get a job like I am, cause I'm working at this motherfucker still broke. You want me to give you something?
Oh
Nigga,
god.
I don't got it.
Oh god.
Just being real, bro. Like listen, I would give a homeless person the clothes off my back. But
Oh
now, nigga,
god.
I'm in a pinch, nigga. If I give you mine, I ain't gonna have nothing.
Right.
I ain't gonna have shit.
One thing I want to say is that's totally different. Your reasoning is different than someone that says that the reason
That shit breaking up. I don't even know where you went.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
I said that's totally different than somebody that's saying that I don't have it. I'm not doing it because nobody did it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different. So I that's hella funny. I hate
Mm.
that people operate like that. You know what I mean? Not the response that you said, because of course you can't give to nobody if you just ain't got it. But
Man.
don't let your response be a negative one that is on some petty shit. I got it, but I'm not doing it because I didn't got to.
Mm. I hate when people be hella mean to them little kids selling candy and all the shit. You know all the shit these little motherfuckers could be out here doing, blood. They, nigga could be running up to your car and robbing you right now.
But that's just how that go
Why the
around
fuck does
operate.
seaweed taste so fishy?
What you mean?
Seaweed, you know the little seaweed wraps.
You talking about why it tastes fishy, nigga? What you
Yeah,
talking about?
that shit tastes like tilapia. But when did you
God
learn?
damn.
When did you learn to separate your feelings from reality?
Oh shit.
I was trying to save it till people came, but that was the last
Feeling
question I had for the night.
your feelings from reality. Um, I would say once you okay, my response is once I found out that actors was acting.
Mm,
Like niggas
you
come up
gotta,
watching movies, you know what I mean?
you
Like
gotta, you gotta break that down for the people. You gotta break that down.
once you find out that actors was actually acting and not everyone who gets paid to act, not all the people who win Oscars, they not the best actors, big dog. They just the people who actually get
Nah, hey, there's some motherfucking good ass actors who ain't never been in a movie. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This
this,
motherfucker ain't never stepped a foot in Hollywood.
those is the people who get recognized, man. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, man, once you find out people can act, but they really don't mean it, you know what I mean? I guess this example fits damn near it fits a lot of different instances, but this one in particular, when you were a kid and you sitting in a room, or like when you was a kid and you used to play in the backyard, right? And whatever you was playing with, that's what your mind was on. I mean, you was locked in on that one thing.
Right.
But then when you start to get older, then you be playing with that one thing, but then you start to notice there's something else to play with. You play
Mm-hmm.
with that and it's another thing, and then you get a little older and you find out that it's something else to play with, and then that thing you're playing with, and then something like the older you get, you start to notice more shit in the room. You know what I mean? You notice that it's more to the room, it's more to the yard, it's more parts of it, it's extra shit, like all of that, man. Like it's when coming with people, when you talk to the same person, you can understand that it's more layers to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? They just not the person that they told you that they was. They also got somebody who they actually are, somebody who they are when you get around them, when you be with them on a regular basis. You see that other side to them. You see
Right.
that, it's not just about how you feel about them. It ain't just about the emotions that you then develop with this person, but it's more so about who they actually are, what's actually going on around you. You know, to get back to that example, nigga, it ain't just about that toy you playing with in the yard or what you was focused on in that room, nigga. It could be a whole ass weird shit going on behind a curtain in a room with you, nigga, where they catting off, nigga. You find that shit out later, like, damn, that was really going on, nigga. That's the
Right.
reality. You was over there playing with that toy, and somebody was getting knocked down in the corner of the room. You never paid attention to it.
Never listen. Kids be having so much tunnel vision. As a kid, you never even realized all the shit that was going on around you. All you cared about was them Ninja Turtle toys you had. My kids, they don't even give a fuck. They playing with rocks. Oh, this is a good one right here. When I found out my parents were Santa Claus, I was being good all year, making lists of toys I wanted that kept coming up short under the tree. Reality was it was them, and they didn't have the dough to fulfill my wishes.
Mm.
So, gotta separate your feelings from reality, man.
You got to.
I learned to do that in relationships with people because I always felt like I'm good to you, like you need to be good to me, and that's not the reality. Like of friendships and shit like that. Like you're not doing it to get something in return. Like you're doing it if you good doing good to somebody, doing it because you're a good person. Don't expect them to do the shit because you would do it.
Yeah, well, hope that you got a grip on that, man.
Nah, for real, my mind be. Don't even get me started.
Well, hope that people got a grip on that, man. They not supposed to. You know, I think that another part of that is when you throw the supposeds out the window, man. You know, fuck the supposeds. You know, it's necessary for you to know the difference between them. You got, and I think that supposeds are most definitely things that you hold on to from being a kid. You wrap yourself up in them. That's what makes you who you are. You know, you turn your supposeds into your how do I want to say it? Your values. You know,
Mm.
these are things that you feel like are supposed to happen. You know, I guess a good example of that is kind of how some niggas feel as though they bitch don't care about them unless they fuck shit up, or in
Me
some
and Dad,
cases,
me and Dez was just talking about that on the phone.
you know what I
How
mean?
niggas don't feel like she care about them because she's not being toxic or overbearing.
Right, right, right. Or that same thing with women. They don't. I know some bitches that feel like a nigga don't give a fuck about them unless they go across them. You know what I'm saying? Like I need my nigga to apply pressure. I need him to make me do certain shit. Like, nah, baby, that's why that shit ain't never worked with neither one of y'all. Nigga, you think your bitch supposed to go crazy on you, and bitch, you think your nigga supposed to kick you in the chest. That's not how it go.
That's not the way I'm living, baby.
Not at all. And that shouldn't be the way you will want to rock, man. That's too much pressure.
I can't be with nobody that want to fight and argue all the time. Like we're not doing this, bro. We are not doing this. Like I learned some disturbing things about somebody this week, man, and I said, well, good thing I jumped off the ship before the Titanic crashed, man.
Uh-oh.
I took the motherfucking boat off the side and got to shore.
Uh-oh.
I learned
Yeah.
some disturbing things, man.
That's some wild shit, man. But you gotta. I think the quicker that particular thing happens when you separate your feelings from day to day is uh, I also think I think the quicker that happens, the better off you'll be. But I think that that'll happen quicker once you understand that everyone has their own mind. You know,
Mm.
that like once you in this kind of step back into what we were saying, like is before and with a different question. What I was saying, a different question is like as deep as you believe your thoughts to be, all of the thoughts you have on a regular basis, all the stuff that you're interested in, all of the TV shows you watch, all of the questions that you have, all the inquiries you have, like all of that type of stuff. You gotta think, nigga, that there's somebody wherever you live in an apartment building, somebody right across that wall, nigga, on the other side of that wall got that same shit going on.
Right.
That exact same shit. But then let's make it larger, nigga. Let me make you feel just that much smaller, nigga. Now you live in an apartment building, you live in condos, nigga, where it's 200 people living at one building in a neighborhood of about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10,000 people. Nigga, stop it.
DJ said sports is a great way to separate your feelings from reality. That's what I've learned. Yeah, that's a
Real shit.
hey, that's a great
That's a hell of an example.
example right there.
Hell yeah. Like, come on, man. Like that's an excellent example, nigga. When you think you good, nigga, especially when you think you good, you play high school ball, nigga, and you take your ass to a college, nigga. If you really think you good, and it's hella niggas
It's
that
hella
can
good
run
niggas
just as
there,
fast.
but it's great niggas that's in front of you.
Straight up, nigga. Everybody can run just as fast. They can do everything you can do, and they bigger than you.
You've been the fastest nigga in your city for 10 years until you go down south, and all them niggas fast.
Nigga, the lineman can keep up with you, nigga.
They're like, oh, this
Straight
nigga
up.
slow. That California boy, he's slow than a motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, man, that's a good. I think the quicker you find that out, man, the better off you will be. You know, woman or man. You know, that's a good space to be in, man. Go ahead and get that information, man, and download that, and then apply it to your life. You know, like really apply it, like really understand, like throw all that old shit out, throw all that shit that your parents taught you, you know what I mean? Or at least if in fact you're not gonna throw it out, vet it, check it, read about it, nigga, see if it's true. You know what I'm
Hey, you
saying?
gotta
See
do
if,
your fact checks, man. Don't
nigga,
just
see
be
if it's
running off of what
real,
somebody
man.
else said.
You know
Always
what
do
I
a
mean?
fact check.
See if it actually fits this day and
Hey,
age.
DJ said you can feel like you're the best until you run into somebody better than you. Freshman year of
Mm.
college, I learned I wasn't as big and strong as I thought I was on that field. And that boy was in this city throwing them boys around. He went to
And went to
college and was like,
college and
oh,
got Wee Man, nigga, straight up.
this nigga benching 500. Shit.
And got Wee the fuck man.
That's why I tell people, man, you know, niggas from where we at, we from Oakland, so niggas be like, oh, that nigga from Alameda. I say, bro, it's a killer in every city. It's
Straight
a
up.
hood in every city. It's somebody
Yeah.
that will beat your ass in every
Every city.
city. Do not
Straight up.
mistake it. You better
Man,
not
it's dope.
underestimate them white boys who been doing MMA for 15 years and gonna
Nigga,
put
this
your stupid ass in the lock.
hey man, this door just opened up on me, bro. I'm about to grab my strap.
No, it's windy and it's raining and the door just opened on you.
Around the door open on its own.
Niggas quick to grab their strap. What you gonna do with a strap against a ghost?
I don't know, he about to catch all these
That
though.
he go boo.
He about to catch all these. Oh, yeah, man, that's real. I don't know why these niggas be playing like. You going to these other cities thinking niggas are suckers, man. I'll be like, bro, there's some gangsters over there. Y'all better stop playing, man.
There's gangsters in every city in the world, man. You better watch out.
I swear to God, like, it's not player.
I always told my baby mama she was a trailer park gangster when she was pregnant. I would say rooting for any sports team. Also, I used to be mad when my team lost and was soaked the rest of the day.
Don't you
Reality
do it.
was they didn't know who the fuck I was.
Don't you do
Listen,
it.
coming
Don't
up,
you
I was
do
a
it.
Warrior fan, man. Warriors, we were trash. My whole childhood, damn near my whole adulthood.
Oh,
We
too
ain't get
thunder
good till
though.
2013, 2014.
I ain't
I was born
lying.
in 88. You know how many years I cried? Listen, I broke TVs, controllers.
Back when they used to
Man,
give the
listen,
Warriors tickets away.
they used to give Warrior tickets away, man. Like, I'm talking about bulk of 30 of them motherfuckers. Sit them on the table. Nobody taking them. Nobody wanted to go to the game.
They
The
used to
A's,
give
we
them
used to
away.
get dollar tickets to the A's games. Like,
Man, I'm
that's what
proud.
these niggas say they real fans, bro. Y'all wasn't there when we was getting blew out. Y'all wasn't there.
Gym. They wasn't with us shooting in the gym.
She
My
said,
man
yeah,
said a nigga from Selma,
that nigga said,
Alabama.
that big country motherfucker grabbed me. That was my thought. Get the heat, bro.
He ready to pop good.
Hey, them big, what's the blood name from the Green Mile? That's
Oh,
how
John
big them
Coffey.
niggas be. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, his soul, man. Them niggas be big. Oh, you gonna eat your
Hey, you see
cornbread
his
ass
door
nigga.
open? Hold on, man. This door open on the nigga. Hold on.
Michael Clark Duncan, man. That's a big dude. That is a big dude, bro. I'm telling you. Dad, you still here? Dad might be here. She might not. Man, I appreciate y'all for fucking with me in the comments, man.
Yeah, tell the
Sunday.
people. Ow, shit, I hit my head. Yeah, man, that was the move.
Hey, whenever I'm in the house by myself, I be having my strap all on the bed, AR on the bed. Because like, you got ops or something? You at war? No, I'm just prepared.
Yeah, man, I had to grab my strap. I said, the
I'll be in
ghost
this
was
motherfucker
coming.
like Call of Duty. Dad, you driving home? Oh, Dad's at war too.
Who the hell is that?
Shit.
Who the
Dad
fuck was
sound like she
that?
had a shootout. I had to
Dad's
mute
got
her
the strap.
video.
That was Dad?
Uh-huh.
No, I thought y'all could hear me the whole time. I'm driving home.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I
no,
ain't hear
we
you.
you just started sounding like you was driving over hella speed bump.
DJ said he
Yeah, I'm
owed Dez.
driving on these California roads.
He owed Dez a dinner whenever he come to Cali. Hey,
Uh-oh.
man, I got the perfect restaurant, her favorite restaurant.
You
It's
can
called
you
Pit.
can send me dinner right now. That same
Oh,
last
yeah.
name
Ah!
is my Cash App and my
No.
Venmo.
See,
No, he
if I'm
taking
sending
you.
anybody dinner, we're going to have a FaceTime date or in person, cuz. You better call me as soon as that meal get there, and I'll prop up my phone.
It's also my Instagram.
He said you sound like you was on a Obama phone. That motherfucker sound like it was at war over there.
Crazy.
Take her to Pear Street Bistro. It's in San Pablo, I believe.
Damn, John, you just be telling all my business to these strangers. Like, what
It's a
if I didn't want people to
pescatarian.
know that?
She's a pescatarian, so she don't eat no red meat, no white meat. She eats straight
Just tell the
shrimp and
world all
salmon and
my business.
scallops and
Can't
crab. You
nobody
know,
get to know me through me.
all baddies like seafood.
Let me see. Don't you start that shit.
Yeah, I was finna. Hey, I was thinking send you the clip of Future song. He'd be like, "All bad bitches eat seafood." I was
Oh,
finna
for
send you
real?
the
That's a
clip.
real thing? I didn't know about
Yeah,
That's a problem.
I was finna send you the clip, but I said I ain't even gonna bother you today.
You gonna take up for him?
And I promise I ain't gonna send no midgets to you no more.
Let's see what she say. You gonna take up for him?
She left.
He said he was on Obama phone. God damn.
You feel me?
He said it's noted. See, he could ban. Wait, that's her favorite restaurant?
Pear Street, yeah.
Motherfucking Pear Street. Shit
Yeah.
ain't solid like that, nigga.
It ain't that good?
It's alright. It ain't all that. Not
Oh,
for it to
man.
be nobody's favorite. But you know I talk shit anyway.
Dad has a different palate. You see me, I like some soul food and shit like that. So that boy DJ in Alabama, you can find all them aunties out there and put their best soul food together for me. Shit.
A country lady, he said Alabama. What's the
Man.
best restaurant out there, man?
A
Or we
country
could
girl
just go
from
anywhere and eat.
Alabama.
That's all I want to know. If I ever come to Alabama, where I'm supposed to go eat at?
Yeah, where I'm supposed to go eat in Alabama? The Alabama Slammer. Oh, she's so
Who said the Alabama Slammer?
Yeah, I bet not send me to no restaurant where they got hog head cheese at either. I ain't fucking around with y'all. Them boys eat pig feet and chitterlings and hog head cheese and fatback and shit like that. I can't fuck around. I'm on the white people side of soul food, I guess. You know, I want some dressing, some mac, some smothered this, and I ain't fucking with no pig feet though, or no chitlins.
They don't call it hog head cheese on the menu. At least they better not.
Yeah, on the menu
That's
they call it some special shit.
cold shit.
They call it a gristle reduction.
Hey man, I'll be messing with Misha say, I think it's Southern California, Southern South Carolina or North Carolina.
She out there with old P. Pablo.
I don't know.
Your shit breaking up a little bit. Hey man, your shit can't break up because I need you here. Oh shit. These niggas done left me alone. What's your unpopular opinion for the night, man? Give me some unpopular opinions. Damn, this shit tweaking. Anybody got some unpopular opinions? Drop them in the comments, man. These fools done left me up here alone. StreamYard, I'm about to send a report to these niggas because this program been flunking. Okay, he back, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Nah, I was saying that I used to tell her that they ain't had nothing to do, so they used to be cow tipping and shit. But she wasn't agreeing. I was like, man, y'all be, just pushing over the cows in the middle of the night. But that ain't, it's not wrong because I don't have no concept of what it is to do in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it like it's a bad thing to say that y'all don't got no big buildings and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, like
this nigga taking shots at they buildings.
I'm not doing that, man. I'm saying that I don't have no understanding. I'm speaking from a space of ignorance. So I'm looking for you to let me know what the real is. Don't get mad at me. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, you need to calm down. Unless you want to fight,
I wonder if it's as slow out there as they,
maybe put it on.
Yeah. Because everybody be
I
like,
mean,
oh,
it's
the
probably a
country's
big
slower,
difference compared to out here.
Because, we move fast out in the town. We really like one of the major cities in the world, Oakland, San Francisco, New York, Houston, If it wasn't for Oakland, a lot of these niggas wouldn't know nothing about the game out here. They wouldn't have known about pimping. They wouldn't have known about hella. Too Short put y'all on a lot of game that y'all ain't even realize it. Oakland moved the culture.
Man, oh man. Yeah, that's a real thing. We moved it forward, man, only to be held back when it came to the music side of the game. Way the fuck up here, man. Oh, all that they attribute all of it to down, Southern California. No doubt about
Oh,
it. Rest in
shit.
peace, Nipsey, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't really give him the respect up here, man.
Unpopular opinion. Sierra will not stay with Russell Wilson. She's going to divorce him for a hip hop thug.
Damn. That's fucked up, man. That ain't no unpopular opinion. That's a fucked up opinion. That's fucked up, man. You gotta leave space for these square ass niggas,
Hey,
man.
the hip hop thugs don't even want her no more. She ran through. She had 50 Bow
Damn.
Wow, Future, a couple other niggas been in that little that tall Slim Goody. We gave her the
Wait.
run.
She was fucking with Bow Wow too? She was doing
Yeah, that's what Bow Wow made out of my system for, man. That's why they say that I
ain't
never
that
let a
crazy?
bitch little Bow Wow me.
No, blood. Wait, now I thought that was somebody else. I thought somebody
No,
else said
man.
that.
That's what
Get
they
the
said
fuck
that
out of
about Bow
here,
Wow.
man. Oh man, that's tough.
Cause Sierra
Baby
had that boy
be
out
rolling
here.
the shit out them hips, man.
Hey,
What's up, baby?
they had that boy Bow Wow out here like me, man. Out here, it's so hard to
Oh
get
man.
you out of my system.
Shut the fuck up,
You
man.
don't
Shut
know
the
what you
fuck
do to
up.
me, do to me.
Shut the fuck up.
That
Man, I
nigga.
didn't know that was a thing, man. Nah, man, don't who said that? Whatever the fuck your name, whatever
Jeezy,
that name is.
Jeezy,
Jeezy said that.
he on the hood
Jeezy did
nigga
no.
remix,
I'm
man.
talking about on the hood nigga remix. I'm talking about the unpopular opinion, man. That's fucked up.
My boy from Twitch. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I definitely
Yeah,
appreciate him for being here. That's real right there, because
most def. I appreciate
I
that
don't get
opinion.
no
You know
views
what?
on Twitch, man, so
So,
I appreciate it.
but why is she gonna leave him though? He doing all the right shit. Like, I
Because
mean, at least the
man,
last time I checked, he's supposed to be doing the right thing. God damn it,
they
he's
get
doing right
tired of
by
the
the bitch.
good guy.
Hey, that's real.
That's why he trying to keep her pregnant and barefoot.
Damn. Well, I say, hey, I got a partner that was fucking with a white chick, right? And he said they was having sex, and baby was telling him harder. She was like harder. And I'm like, damn, boy. I'm like, were you coming up short? Like, you know what I'm saying? She was telling you harder like that, but he was coming up, he was harder. So he said he ain't had no more to give her, right? He said he ran out. So he socked the bitch in the ribs. I was like, God damn.
Bitch, that's all I got. But I can
He
beat your
said,
ass, bitch.
is that enough, bitch? So he fired on the bitch. Bam. Socked her in the ribs. And, he made her curl up. He was like, is that enough, bitch? I would say, okay, that you every now and again you gotta sock a bitch in the ribs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't literally gotta do it, but just throw her off every now and again. Russell Wilson need to sock Sierra in the ribs.
Hey,
If in fact
when she was yelling harder, he should have took both her legs and flipped them behind her head and pulled them like a pretzel and just.
he said he was hitting from the back. That's how he socked.
Oh, he should see. You gotta be all up in that stomach, buddy.
I said you was coming up short, cause that's what that was.
Man, we
Nobody
all got
told me
little
no shit like
shortcomings
that.
here and there. Should have put your
Man, come on.
fist in that bitch.
Oh my lord.
If you want more, I got something for you.
He said he was getting up in there. I'm like, oh, was
I
you
would have
now?
been up in that motherfucker. Hadouken!
Like, nigga, that's now, nigga. You know what? That's one of them situations where you get past how you feel about it and come into
Hey, you gotta get past reality.
You talking about
To
feeling
get
like
out
you
your
going
feelings.
stupid, nigga. You ain't going stupid like you
Reality
think
is
you
she
going
got too
stupid.
much pussy for your dick, man.
Right. That's a little bit too much. You got a little bit too much of that shit, boy. That
You
pussy
got too
forbid.
much chip on your dip, or your dip on your
That's
chips.
right. That ain't you ain't got enough dick for that pussy. That's what that is. There's some big pussies out there. Just make
There's
sure
some
you
big
get you
old,
one
and
that
some
fits
big
you.
old throwing a hot dog in the hallway pussies out there.
Hey, that bitch been outside.
If you
You
run
know
into them, just
what
get yours and get up out of there.
yeah,
Don't even
baby done
feel
been
bad.
outside, man.
It wasn't your
Don't
day. Today was her
do
day.
not find no bitch that been dragging that motherfucker on the side of the road. You know what I mean? That's that shit, boy. But they do got surgery though. I heard they got the
Oh
surgery
yeah,
where
they got vaginal
they
rejuvenation
they
surgery.
put that motherfucker. They put like a laser rod in that motherfucker and
Yeah,
stimulate it
it's a
and it get
probe.
tighter.
That motherfucker heat up and make it tighter, man. They cut the excess
So
labia skin
so
off, all the shit.
so would you have your bitch do that though, Cool?
Um, I ain't got a problem right now, but I mean, now say, say she go out here Maybe I done got a bitch that was fucking with a lesbian bitch. You know them lesbians, they go get them big ass arm length dildos. Bitch, we gotta go get the vaginal rejuvenation. We got to go fix that coochie. I don't know where him at. Oh man, I'm here by myself. But I think the doctor name that do them rejuvenations his name is Doctor B Fixing, and he be fixing them things, man. He beep 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 beep. Shout out Doctor B Fixing.
I'm still here, man. I'm still here, man.
Shout out Doctor B Fixing. He be fixing these young ladies' boxes.
Who the fuck is that? Doctor be fixing.
That's the doctor who do the vaginal rejuvenations.
Oh shit! You know what? I heard about it, but I've never actually
I'm
known anybody
listen,
that did it. So,
the nigga
is
be
it like
doing
a
them on
is it
Snapchat.
like a facelift? Is it aesthetic or is it like how is it? Or is it like getting like abs put in your stomach?
Man, that whatever he doing, he's changing people's lives. They call it the mommy makeover.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
Well, no, wait a minute, because that could be about how it looks, though.
Well, they actually tightening it though. Like,
And you name his name is Doctor B Fixing.
Doctor B Fixing, man. He let me find that nigga.
Maybe he ain't real, bro. He like
Bro, I'm telling you, I
he
used to
like
watch
Merlin, bro.
their surgeries and shit on TikTok. I
So
mean
how
on
they do it
Snapchat.
then?
Snapchat.
You gotta explain it then. How they do it?
Okay, so for the labia skin, right? I guess
Okay.
they numb the coochie, put you to sleep, and they
Okay.
trim like the excess skin off the outside of the coochie,
Oh shit. Okay, I get
right?
it.
So then and for the probe, like it's like a long ass like dildo shaped thing, right? And it eats up, I guess he was saying. So he go in different sections of the coochie. Like he start off furthest, then the middle, then the front. But he just do and do it a couple times. And it's supposedly like bring back the tightness of it.
They make it tighten up.
Yeah, tighten that motherfucker up.
Get the fuck out of here. So in the word, it's fucked up though. But in the words of my nigga Corey Hogan, says you
You
get
got
a
Snapchat?
vaginal. No,
Because I'm trying to tell you, the man be doing his thing.
in the words of my nigga Corey Hogan, it make it look like it did before your uncle moved in.
That nigga said, what do you say, man? Your mama didn't believe you about your uncle touching you or some shit, but this nigga Corey Holcomb is ridiculous. But a woman can go get a full body makeover, dog. Like,
Yeah, that shit crazy. Hey man, well I mean, so okay, so does it really matter, right? If she had it done, if in fact it's everything you wanted.
nah, it don't matter to me. I mean, she doing what she doing for her. Like,
He said it don't matter to me. If that thing tight, it don't matter.
man, as long as that motherfucker got the grippy grips.
Right. See, but you know, hey man, listen, we did I don't know. That's different, man. The reason why I say that I think that it's different is because we done had that conversation before. Baby look different than later. I'm speaking to the younger generation. If you talk about having kids, right, and then you get with baby and she really don't look like that,
Oh,
and then you come
now
out and
you
that
talking about
baby,
a cosmetic type thing.
well, yeah, no, it's cosmetic, nigga. You said they cut off the lips.
Oh, I mean, but you know the lips don't got no functionality to me. Like I
What?
ain't mad
Nigga,
if
you
your
crazy.
Man, you
I
out
ain't.
your damn mind. If that motherfucker hanging down and look like 2 McDonald's ketchup
Hey,
packages hanging
that
off that bitch.
motherfucker. Hey, I tie them lips around my balls and keep stroking.
I'm saying initially it'll throw you off.
I spread the motherfucker. I ain't mad.
He said, "Hey, listen, we in the same, we there, you know what I mean? But I was putting it, with it. You
Right.
talking a motherfucker, some shit is actually genetic, man. You thinking I done ran into a chick that actually looked like that, and
Mm.
especially considering the fact that they what part of the vagina don't never stop growing? Is it they clit?
Oh,
Supposedly, it's something on them that never stops growing throughout the course of their life. I don't know if it's they
I
clit
don't think
or
it's
if
the
it's the
click
lip.
because
Like,
they, in them other countries, they cut them motherfuckers off and bitches be fucked off for life. When they
well, yeah,
young,
they
they be
say that
cutting
the
them
sex ain't
motherfuckers off.
supposed to be, it's not supposed
Pleasurable.
to be pleasurable to them.
Them
It's just
weird ass
supposed to be
niggas, blood.
recreative purposes, like you procreative purposes rather.
That's so
But that's
weird, bro.
that's a
Them niggas
weird.
weird. Nigga gonna cut the bitch clit off. Like, what's wrong with you, you weird ass nigga? Unpopular opinion. That them third world countries niggas is idiots.
It's stupid. Ah,
Damn, blood, I can't
yeah,
even
that's
find the shit. I know
different,
it's called
man.
labiaplasty and all that shit.
Yeah, that's different right there. I'm not a fan of that in no way, shape, or form, man. But I know that they practices is they practices, man. They got them
Right.
and they continuing on with it. Once again, I'm just in a mindset that you supposed to vet the shit that you stand on. You know what I mean? You can have some, like we say, some unpopular opinions and shit like that, but the type of shit that you standing on, big dog, that
Yeah.
shit's supposed to have something to support it. You know what I mean? And that I think that's the difference, and I think that we didn't got to a point where some people will feel as though the shit that they feel, the stuff that they feel, is the same as the stuff that everyone else is supposed to accept. And I believe
Mm,
that is an issue. Everybody ain't got to accept your shit. That
right.
should be all the difference in the world. You're supposed to know the difference that, hey, this is something that I'm feeling, and hey, let me at least share it with you. But hey, you ain't got to go with this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to convince you of anything. This is just a conversation that we're having,
Mm.
and I'm sharing this with you because, I feel comfortable with doing that. But now we ain't supposed to be then got to this space where no matter what comes the fuck in my brain or out of my mouth, you're supposed to accept. That is a fucking issue in my view. That's a
Uh,
very big fucking issue.
Side note, back to the plastic surgery. I sent you a list of the pricing for the plastic surgery. I want you to just go look at that. I want you to look at them pricing in your text
Oh my
messages,
lord.
man.
Big what? Fat to
So
hip.
just imagine
Oh shit.
these bitches spending that much money on getting their body done and come back home to Section 8 apartments.
Shut the fuck up. Listen.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Hold on, but think about it though. That's the best time to do it.
Right.
Now, what you doing when you're on Section 8? To keep it a
They
buck,
said this
nigga,
is
what
gonna
you
take me
mean?
out the ghetto, baby.
Straight up, nigga, what you talking about? I mean, I ain't against nobody doing nothing, man. At the end of it, people trying to make it such a big deal with people with Section 8, man. That don't make up a large part of the budget when it comes to taxes. So stop it. It don't. It don't. That's just where y'all to focus y'all mind on. If you got an issue with what's being paid for, and of course we go inside with this, but if you got an issue with what's being paid for, then you're supposed to be against wars. Let's keep it a buck. But if you're talking about Section 8, then shit, that's just that. But on this pricing list, they getting off. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And that he ain't even like one of
Oh
the
my God. That is crazy.
man.
What the fuck is a masto implant?
I don't know, but if you ever like,
Oh shit, gynecomastia. You can cut them. It's like a growth on your nipple.
I don't got that, but god damn, it cost $10,000. That's crazy. Fuck out of here.
If you ever on the internet,
That's
man,
a
just
nigga
go
thing.
look up videos of vaginal rejuvenations if you ever want to see how it actually done. Man,
You
I
know
seen
what's
this
crazy, man?
Caucasian woman on the internet. She's like a plastic surgery fiend, dog. Like, she got fillers in her lips, fillers in her vagina, big ass booty, Z titties. Like, shit is just too much. Like, some people take plastic surgery way too far. I'm not mad at you if you get a little work done. Like, you don't like how you feel, so you want to go get this done. That's fine. It's your money, your body, whatever. Because I ain't paying for it. But when you go overboard and fuck yourself up, that's when I got something to say. Like Lil Kim was pretty as fuck before she got fucking all that work done. Now this bitch look like
Lil'
Mike
Kim
Jack.
was raw.
This
Yeah, she
bitch
was
look like
raw.
a Who
That
from
bitch was raw.
Whoville.
Shut the fuck up, blood. God damn. Who from Whoville? I don't. You know what? So. But then we get to that space where, do you think that they're unhappy with with how it came out?
Of course. That's why she kept going back. When you
So
keep
that's
going
so
under the knife, you don't like the outcome.
okay. But does that? Well, okay. Well, no. I don't think that's the case. I think you just probably want more. You saying,
Well,
okay, I
they
made
said
this
Lil'
adjustment.
Kim, she used to get her ass booked by one of her niggas. So that's why she
Okay.
went first and got surgery. And then the first one was fucked up. So then she go get the second one. And then the second one, she don't like how I look. So now she going under the knife multiple times. And then I've seen women on the
She
internet
just needed more. She wanted more done. But what?
who go get plastic surgery to look like other women. Like this lady has had 100 plastic surgeries so she can look like Kim Kardashian. When the fuck did Kim Kardashian become the staple of beauty in the world that all these women want to go out and mimic her look? Growing up in the 90s, man, you had to be really pretty to be like video girls and shit like that, like, and be sought after. Like, you had to be really pretty, Stacey Dash, Aaliyah type pretty, like really pretty. Now you just gotta have a Instagram body and you on.
Yeah, either the Instagram body or know how to put that paint on your face, boy. That paint something else, my nigga.
The
Know how to
makeup
paint the
game
shit
is
out there.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, my ankle hurting, blood. I hope this motherfucker don't start Charlie horsing again. Fuck Charlie and the horse he rode in on.
You gotta know how to paint the fuck out your face, and you could be a bad bitch to the end of time.
Man.
You know what I mean? And then that's crazy though. Them prices, man. I can't stop looking at them prices, boy. That's something
Yeah.
else. That's something else. That
I
ain't
ain't even
nothing, boy.
looked at how much the vaginoplasty costs. The
You said look up
labiaplasty.
Jocelyn Wendelstein, Wildenstein.
Uh,
That is
let's
who Lil
Google her.
Kim look like.
Oh
Jocelyn
shit. Let's
Wildenstein.
see.
Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein.
Dog.
Damn.
Why is it in my Google? Bro, why she look like her?
She really do?
She hella ugly. This bitch look like something from Harry Potter. This
Come on, man. Y'all can.
bitch look like put him up. The lion from the Wizard of Oz.
Shut up, man.
God. This bitch is hurt, boy. I ain't gonna lie. She look like the Cowardly Lion. Her nickname is the Cat Lady, Cat Woman. She had
Wow,
50
stop.
plastic surgeries.
50. Jesus.
50,
Oh
50
my
on your
God.
face is crazy.
But what did she do? How did you? God damn, she 82.
That bitch ugly as fuck.
Yeah, baby, stupid dumbass hurt. Jesus Christ. She was
Put
born
him
in
up.
1940. Did she actually play that line?
Oh, man. They wouldn't have had to
She
put nothing on her face.
She can pass for it, no doubt about it. She
I
can do
want to see
that.
what she looked like before the surgeries.
I want to know what she did in order to be able to afford them.
Damn, she was cute as hell before the surgeries. Damn, you hurt.
I want to know what she did in order to be able to afford them. That's what I want to know.
You know, sucking a little pee get these women everywhere.
It's fucking some PP. Get it.
She looked like she was getting plastic surgery when they were just practicing. Niggas wasn't even that good. She was like, "Oh, I'll be a test dummy. Don't worry." Fucked herself up. I don't know why they be getting them cheek fillers. That should be looking crazy. Like you got a ball sack on your cheeks.
I guess that's what they think is attractive for whatever reason.
The high cheekbones and the full lips. And y'all don't like black people, but want ass like the black girls and full lips like the black girls. Who y'all think y'all gonna attract when y'all get these asses and full lips?
What they looking for, I guess.
It's a nigga that's gonna be like, God damn, that bitch thick as fuck. Cause the white women don't want them donks. When your ass is too fat.
Hey, you can't be coming up short
A
dealing with
black
no
man don't
cheeks,
give a
though.
fuck. A black man love a big old ass. I want to add a girl with an ass so big, everybody in the room got to shift and just be uncomfortable. And God damn that bitch thick.
Got too much of that shit. Like, how you get up in there?
She was one of those socialites, rich New Yorkers. You can't. You know how they got that little thing you put on the bed for your different sex positions? It's like a little heel. Her ass gonna act as one of them. Y'all don't even need that. All she got to do is lay on her back, and she gonna be arched up.
Right. You don't even need no pillow up under that thing.
Vivica Fox fucking herself off then. Because Vivica
Oh,
Fox
for
was
real?
fine too back in the day.
She was the truth. Not Vivica.
Vivica's in love with 50 so much. She still ain't over the shit. She's still on the internet talking about 50 Cent. You're way too old for that, Vivica. Ah, she said she ate that nigga a butt.
Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
yo. And that's what I'm saying. You let these girls get you in these compromising positions, and then when y'all break up, she gonna tell everybody you like a tongue in your butt. Don't do it.
He out of pocket.
Don't do it.
Nigga just out of pocket.
Have some pride, my man. I mean, you could say, well, bitch, you ate my butt, but do you really want to go there, Derek? I got It's the last one forever. I ain't gonna lie. You heard me,
Shit.
Sal?
What's that, big dog?
That's the last one forever.
The last one, what? What you talking about?
Nothing. You'll see.
Wait a
Forever,
minute,
blood.
man.
I
What
ain't
you?
never gonna ever again.
Man, I
'Cause
don't got no time for you,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
Huh?
15 people
Bro,
that sent that to me and told me to send it to you.
bro,
And I
listen.
said, man, I got a truce right now. I can't send it.
No, man. How are you able to do this and be on the podcast?
I'm surfing, man.
Jesus Christ. How is a nigga able to do both? That's a damn shame. And whoever told you to send that shit, tell them fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Everybody. Tell them to go to sleep. They gotta go to work tomorrow.
Bruh. Listen, that little thing, I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God. I be all up in that thing.
Man, that's wrong, bro. Look at her arm. That's nasty. I ain't even about to watch it, bro. That's nasty, bro.
Get off me, you itty bitty bitch.
Can't even, that's nasty. The fuck?
When the
That's hella
kids
wrong.
TV in there playing fucking elevator music and shit.
That ain't cool. I hate. You ever watch that show called what the fuck is the name of that show? With the nigga, damn, what's the name of that show? It's like a demon show. It's I'm about to find it. It's on Netflix, man. I gotta find it before I lose my thought. But on the show, they had an episode where the kids was getting possessed by a YouTube video that everybody was watching, and the after a while of them listening to it, or it was playing in their head, all the kids would start singing it. And after a while of them singing it, nigga, the kids start sticking scissors in their ears and shit, bro. Like, it was
Yo, what
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. It was trying to, knock out their eardrums, boy. That show, I can't think of the name of the show, though, bro.
They said that the nigga in prison down south somewhere said the guards was torturing them by playing Baby Shark over and over and over again. Next thing you know, this nigga they popped up dead after he filed the lawsuit.
Anything can make you get too much anything ain't good for you, boy.
That's them. They said that's them tactics that they use with like terrorists and shit. They don't go in there and interrogate them. None of that shit. They're gonna play the same songs 1,500 times until they go crazy or let a drop of water just keep constantly dripping in that motherfucker. I want to waterboard a nigga. Fuck all that.
I was just about to say that they don't even got a waterboard them nigga. You just let the same song play over and over
They
again.
said the way they be acting in Guantanamo Bay, nigga, is crazy. They said they be. You seen Most Def do the shit that they be doing? How they be feeding them niggas stuff in the tube in they nose and mouth and
Down their
shit.
nostril. Hell
Oh shit!
yeah, same.
Shout out to the 3 viewers in here but don't want to come up here, man. We
Tell
just
them to
in
come
here
up, man.
chilling. Come on up here, man. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments.
Need
You
somebody
know
to
what I'm
argue
saying?
with.
We need somebody to talk to and show me some love.
Oh.
DLB, 145 subscribers. Yes, ma'am. And 145 people don't fuck with me, Dez.
144, man.
144. You feel me? I've been trying to get more subscribers on my YouTube for a month of Sundays. And I see, because I was laughing at the people on Facebook, like, oh, I finally got 100 subscribers after 2 years. And I was like, damn, like, after 2 years? What the fuck? But this shit is a slow grind for real. Like, man, these motherfuckers, your own friends can't even subscribe to your shit. If all the motherfuckers, if all the motherfuckers that I know subscribe to this motherfucker, I can be monetized in no time. All you need is 1,500 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
And that's the reason why you gotta make it fun for you, man. Make it entertaining. Don't make it a job, man. Don't turn it into nothing that's too serious, my nigga. Now it's gonna get frustrating for you.
make it a fun thing so it don't feel like work. You
Right.
know what I mean? Nigga, this is just something we do. And then if you just so happen to get paid from it, then man, now it's all right, nigga. Well, I'm making money for doing what I have fun doing.
Right. I ain't like I was overly stressing and shit, but now I'm just like whatever. I definitely need to start advertising on my IG story and on TikTok. I don't know. I need video and maybe somebody to rip my audio and edit it so I can put it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Word to Mulligan, old school Stillmatic.
Hey, the best
That
Nas
nigga,
song is Rewind.
stop it. Check you out, boy. All
Rewind
about
is
that
the best.
Stillmatic, huh? But yeah, that's 2001, player.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
nobody remember back that far.
I remember 2001 like it was yesterday.
Well, I don't, nigga. That was too long ago. I remember it, but not that vividly. Shit.
Was in
God,
the
nigga.
6th, 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was my first. I don't know, my first CDs I bought, nigga, was the Blueprint and Stillmatic.
The Blueprint came out on 9/11, right?
2000. Early 99. It didn't come on 9/11, did it?
Some came out on 9/11. Jay-Z had, and that's why niggas was like, Hov was one of the greatest because he went gold on 9/11,
Really?
nigga.
Did it come on 9/11? It did. You are correct. It came out on September 11th, 2001. I didn't buy it on the day it came out, but that was the first album
The
that I
best Jay-Z song,
bought.
Imaginary Players. He
Oh,
has a lot, but Imaginary
I'm gonna
Players is
have
my
to, you
favorite.
know what? I'm gonna have to give you, I'm gonna have to say,
Jay-Z got a lot though.
probably to me it's Allure.
Jay-Z got a lot of
I'm
hits.
gonna have to go with Allure. Yeah, the Allure breaking the law. It's always too much for me to ever ignore. Come on,
A
man.
well put together song. I've never heard anybody say they don't like Imaginary Players. Allure is raw too though. But
Yeah,
Jay-Z
no,
got
that's true.
Jay-Z got hits, but I ain't gonna lie. He got some
Yeah,
little slept on hits.
yeah, you can't. Yeah, you ain't. That's
I
why I'm gonna
picked
catch it.
Imaginary Players because these niggas out here is imaginary players, Dad. These niggas out here be out here flexing like they doing so much and be lying. They lied, Des. They told
I'll
us,
show you.
oh, get out here and get in these streets. You can be on sixes. You can do this. You can do all this. That they lied, Des. They imaginary players. Them ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? These
The
rapping ass
reason
niggas sound funny to me. Selling records being you, but still you want to be
you
me.
want to be me. So check it out. There's the reason why I picked that one. You got to go listen to it, and you will understand where he was going with that. That man was before his time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She said that. Oh, it said that pro this. Okay, I like that. So you feel like it's the best song because it was the most relatable. He talking to you. She talking to you, Coop.
Yeah, I feel like it was the number one song that I could relate to at the moment when I discovered that song. I didn't hear when it first came out, like in '98
Yeah,
or
that was
whatever.
90s. Yeah, that was
So
90s.
I'm out here grinding in these streets, 2008, and I'm just like, let me check out Jay-Z catalog because I used to talk shit like, oh, Jay-Z's overrated, da 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 da. So I said, let me
Mm-hmm.
go pull up his catalog, and then that boom, 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 boom dropped in. I was like, oh shit, hey
You know this.
yo,
You know he
this
pulled that from. He pulled that, man. That's a sample.
yeah, man. I said this nigga talk. Soon as I walked in the motherfucking party and they public service announcement, the party just got to jumping. Soon as public service announcement came on, that motherfucking song shut the party down.
PSA
Oh,
something else.
old school slapper. My grandma music, shit. I never met neither one of my grandmas, so it's my music. But shit, maybe Al Green. When that nigga get that foot tap, love and happiness. Yeah, that
Let's
nigga
see.
get the
Let's see.
tripping.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, we said it was old school slapper. She said it was old school slapper. Go Rufus. Go Rufus. Go. Do you love what you feel?
I ain't never heard that. I'm gonna
Clap.
listen to that tonight.
Clap, nigga. Went up. Talking about this shit. Clap so hard.
I don't even know, man. I used to like. I think. Would you rather listen to Al Green or Marvin Gaye?
Mm. I'm gonna go interchangeably, brother. You're not gonna get me to pick one or the other. How about that?
There's, you know I can sing, girl. Y'all hired me for that party to sing last time. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody gave you some money? When?
Paid me some
Wasn't
money to
me.
sing at the party. Dez had a
Dad
birthday
paid you?
party. Yeah,
Holy
I'm
shit.
singing in there. You know I ooh-yayed a couple times.
Oh shit. Dad, y'all did that? You wasted your bread? That's crazy.
Marvin Gaye. She said Marvin Gaye. What's going on? You got what's going on? What else you got? Wake up, everybody.
That nigga disrespectful.
Ain't nobody hire your ass, Otis.
Anybody coming to see you, Otis?
For real. Best
Yeah,
overall in his catalog. You still feel like that's his best song over all the years in the music? Uh, I just really love that song. Like that's my favorite Jay Z song. I love that song. Like, but I got a favorite song on probably all his albums, definitely. But overall, Imaginary Players just does something to me every time I hear it. She said I wouldn't let you sing for free,
oh shit.
and people tried to make it like Magna Carta was weak because they listened to it for 10 minutes. You gotta go listen to the production value on that album. Timbo and Pharrell and them did they thing on them beats. I even fuck with the Niggas in Paris album, The Kingdom Come.
I bet. Now the crazy part about it is, even with the fact of him having all that, I always was privy towards the blueprint because it was my first. But um, I always said that his best was either the Black Album or American Gangster. Like you got
American
to,
Gangster is my shit.
yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. That's
Hey, one
crazy.
of my other favorite songs by Jay is Lost Ones. That's my shit. That
Mm-hmm.
nigga, he took a real shot at Dame. Talking about I got motherfuckers saying they may hoe.
Mm.
Man, hoe say, okay, so make another hoe.
Yeah,
Niggas wasn't
disrespectful
playing
now.
their day role, so we parted ways like Ben and J Lo.
Yeah.
Should have been did it, but I've been in the days though. Put friends over business into the day go.
Mm.
This nigga was talking up to Dame ass. They said if Jay Z would have kept Dame around, he would have ruined all his business relationships. That's why how Dame be talking to people.
Yeah. Well, the kind of cat that need to say everything. So
Best
she could.
hip hop producer? That's tough.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Ooh.
Hey, we know for damn sure it ain't DJ Khaled. Manny Fresh, Mike Will, uh, Frizzle had the whole from '96 to 2005 Cash Money on lock.
Don't you be disrespectful now.
You said, huh?
Don't you be disrespectful. Don't say.
Hey, academics ain't no
Don't
DJ
say.
there.
Don't say that PSA did shut a party down and not put Just Blaze in there.
Oh, I was
Don't you
gonna
do
say
that.
Blaze,
Oh,
but you
okay.
see how Kanye came out and disrespected Just Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Nigga, Just Blaze didn't do nothing but copy what I was doing. Nigga stole my own style, nigga."
Hey, look here, man. I don't know what that's about,
Hey,
but I know,
but on them albums, you can't tell who produced what.
no doubt about it. What I will say
DJ
is,
Just Blaze.
that you can go back to the '90s and see something going crazy with Blaze.
Hey,
You can see something before Kanye poked his head out. Now, if Kanye was involved, then that's something else. I can't speak to that.
Dr.
But I will.
Dre
Oh yeah.
produced some of the best West Coast songs ever to exist.
No, stop with the summer and say the best.
The best.
Yeah.
Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
NWA,
Mm-hmm.
Dre, Snoop, Michelet. The list is too long.
All that.
Dre, that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You know
All
who
of
I
that, mama.
don't like? I don't like Swiss Beats. I do like some of his older music, but all his beats sound the same.
Come on, man. What you don't disrespect a lot? Are you serious?
Yes, I don't like Swizzle Swizzle.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I got to
I do like
check that
Rough
from
Rider
you.
songs though, the Rough Rider
Come on,
anthem,
man.
DMX songs. But
Come on,
Swiss is David Banner, Cadillac on 22s can stay his motherfucking ass over there. Swiss for sure not top 5.
They're better.
Is Diddy a producer?
Man,
Because you
the
gotta think
Danity
Diddy
Kane.
got Mary J, Biggie, Total, all them niggas he fucked over out of money, Mace, the Locks.
He was the person that funded it. He wasn't, he was no
Shit.
producer.
Diddy was in there producing with Mary J. I seen this little documentary on Mary J. He said Diddy was in there producing. He produced Keisha Cole songs, telling her how to sing that shit. Diddy was up in there, man. He just not a good person.
If in fact that's the truth, I had to say, at least you got some talent. But I'm not
Yeah.
putting him in this list.
He got an eye for good music, I'll say.
I'll say he probably produced the Danity Kane shit. And what was
Listen,
them
I
other
was
niggas?
so confused
And Dylan.
on what DJ Khaled actually does. I was like, Khaled, so I went and looked like, oh, did this nigga make beats? No. Oh, did this nigga produce the track, like mix it and master it? No. All this nigga does is find the people to be on the song, and that's it.
Oh, really?
Yes. DJ Khaled does nothing else. He does nothing technical for the songs. DJ Drama is the best mixtape producer ever. Gangsta Grills, you bastards.
I might have to be with you on that.
Drama, even though Drake took his bitch and he was bitter. Drama
Really? I
definitely.
didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, Drake took his bitch, man. He said, I got some up here in this thing. I just put a jig in my Red Bull and it really gave me wings. That nigga and DJ Khaled girlfriend name was Summer. Oh yeah, he does say we the best on the songs a lot. But other than that, Khaled does nothing. Akon is a producer, right?
Oh, is he really? I didn't know that either.
I think he produced a lot of T-Pain songs, if I'm not mistaken. And he did Smack That All on the Floor.
That one made me choke.
Guru. Metro Boomin. They don't really count. Like they too young. Esco. It's so crazy, man. Like The DJ. Oh, Pharrell. I forgot about Pharrell. Timbo, Pharrell. That's top tier right there. Tim, Pharrell. I gotta go. I gotta go Google some shit. Hip hop producers. Why we ain't say, man, we tripping. We ain't said the RZA. We ain't said Kanye West. We ain't said Dilla. The Alchemist. The Alchemist. The Neptunes. Mondo Mara. Knife Wonder. DJ Quick produced some shit too. I don't give a fuck. Drake producer is pretty raw. Oh, Rick Rubin.
I was about to say all that, but I got locked in because he started hollering. I was about to kick you all the way that way. No doubt about it.
DJ Premier.
Solid.
Premier.
Solid.
The Alchemist, boy. Just Blaze. Timberland. I ain't gonna lie. Timberland did this fucking thing. Dr. Dre might just be number one because he's number one on every list on the internet. Hitmaker dropping hits right now. I can't lie. Jermaine Dupri. Scott Storch take credit for a lot of songs that all he did was play the pianos on. That's why motherfuckers got a beef with Scott Storch. Scott Storch made $30 million and went broke doing coke. Scott Storch.
You got niggas, don't you got niggas that take credit for writing songs when all they did was comment?
Bruh. Got niggas taking credits for songs and all they did was say duh instead of the dog.
Yeah. Ain't that how it go?
These niggas want a writer credit for that shit, man. Scott Storch fell off because he had a drug addiction, blood. And then that nigga Birdman bought that nigga mansion. And that's why Rick Ross is talking shit about that nigga. You bought a foreclosed with your blood money or some shit like that. Scott Storch demons in it. And now that nigga lost the mansion. Scott Storch had a big ass mansion in Miami. Nigga yacht can pull up and park at that motherfucker.
Is that right?
He lost that motherfucker snorting powder, cuz.
Damn. That shit really hit that hard, huh?
That nigga probably was snorting a key.
Yeah, to be tearing it up.
Ain't no way you lose your house and all this shit.
Yeah,
Snow
to be
powder. Hey,
tearing it up.
Jermaine Dupri is a great ass producer too. They got Jermaine Dupri fucked up.
I think got him fucked up. Man, hey, get that man his props and then leave it there. So he ain't competing with nobody. He ain't competing with the other cats you was speaking to though. Well, I'm no Blaze nigga, not no Pharrell nigga, not no Dilla nigga, not happening.
Just Blaze and Swiss Beats had a versus before it was called versus.
Is that right?
It was a beat battle. It's on
Come
YouTube.
on. Oh,
Swiss
I gotta
Beats
check that
cooked
out.
that nigga, blood.
I gotta check that out.
He waited too long to play encore and all that shit. Swiss Beats was killing that nigga in there.
Is that right?
Man, bro.
I gotta check that out.
I think it's on YouTube. I'm gonna find it. Just Blaze.
I gotta check that out because
He waited too long to play all his real like commercial hits. Like Swiss Beats had the party jumping, and them niggas was just Just Blaze was just playing bullshit after bullshit. This nigga started playing Beyonce records and shit. Like, that ain't gonna work in here, buddy.
Yeah, that be I think that'd be the difference in that'd probably be the difference in how these them verses be going, cause
Mhm.
they be looking for hits, like new shit that people gonna relate to. Nigga, them
Right.
hits is nigga, come on, man. That's the reason why
Them girl songs is what's gonna
mhm,
help a nigga win. Like,
whatever the bitches like is what
yeah,
everybody gonna like.
it's gonna sway the crowd. Hey, Abbott Elementary do come back this week. I like Abbott Elementary, blood.
Oh, that's my shit.
Yeah, man, that's a good little show right there.
Yeah, that's my shit.
We got some up here in this day. That nigga Drama was mad. Drama was the one that leaked that Drake don't write his own lyrics to Meek Mill because Drake fucked his bitch. So he was
That right.
mad. And he told the world, Drake got a ghostwriter. He tell it to Meek. Meek do the dirty work and come out and say, oh, you stop comparing me to niggas like Drake. Drake got a ghostwriter. So then Drake come out and slaughter these niggas and then drop hella songs taking shots like, yeah, nigga, Drama, I got your girl, bro. I cracked your bitch, man. Drama was in his feelings about that.
I understand, player. No. Any situation, big dog, that bitch wasn't yours.
You see, a nigga shink the ship behind a bitch. Like, the nigga was gonna tell everything. Like, you knew Drake had a ghostwriter before that. But now you find out the nigga fucked your bitch.
You're a different kind of noodle. I start with these niggas knowing that bitch wasn't yours when she told you she was, and she wasn't yours when she smashed the other nigga. The whole time.
Hey, they said that nigga Drake a real sniper out here. Like, really be fucking these niggas bitches and sending them back home. Like,
of course, most popular
and
thing
it's so
moving.
scandalous because they had the nigga DJ Drama on Drink Champs, right, with Nori them. As soon as they kick off the interview, he like, so Drake smashed your girl. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, damn. Then the nigga want to play the lyrics and shit.
Shut the fuck up.
That nigga Drake is a menace. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he's shaking shit up.
Y'all better leave that little Canadian nigga alone, man. That nigga flying y'all bitches out on airline Drakes, nigga. Got his own 757, flying them straight to the mansion on some John Travolta shit.
My lord.
Crack your bitch and send her back home with a couple thousand.
Right. I'll let her go on by her business, right?
How you gonna feel when Drake send your bitch home in an OVO sweatsuit and she won't take that motherfucker off?
She got to leave if that's all she coming home with. You ain't bring no money
She done
home.
came home with 10,000 in an OVO sweatsuit.
You can keep that sweatsuit on. Matter of fact, when you going back? When you going back to get
So
another
he
sweatsuit?
just slutted the bitch out. She ain't coming back now.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to stay over there then. Just drop that bread off and just leave. Damn it. Don't be about to feel no kind of way. That's what's supposed to happen, nigga. What you mean? What you talking about? You think your bitch about to be with you when it's a nigga with more of everything than you got?
Hey, these niggas' stomach gonna be hurting, D.
I bet they is. Fuck is you talking about?
Nigga gonna be curled up. I can't believe you, bitch.
Oh, please. You better believe it.
Nigga gonna be hot when Drake slide up under that thing. We put them hours in today. We had 2 hours and 50 minutes, man.
Shit, nigga, we did that. Look at that.
We put them hours in, man. I appreciate the 2 viewers. I know one of them is Dez, and hopefully this a new viewer from Twitch, man. I really appreciate the GZDR4 EV. I don't
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if that spells something. Hopefully it ain't the Jizz Doctor or some shit.
Wow. Go on with that bullshit.
Oh man, my kids done went to sleep on their own. I ain't even have to tell them to go to bed.
Oh, you better try to get you some Z's, man. We did that.
Man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Start this week over again. I really don't even feel like I'll recover from that 16-hour shift yesterday.
You got it, big dog. It's gonna be another one. It'll be smooth.
Sure. Trying to get some coochies just end my week the right way.
Uh-oh. Handle your business, man.